on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
It is a great day to be alive on this Tuesday. Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust. Alongside me, put a jacket on all of a sudden, trying to look spiffy on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, Kyle Wallace.
If I'm going to wear it for work, I got to wear it for work. I can't just not put it on the YouTube now.
Check out Kyle's.
Look good, don't I, Brad? I know he a hater. I look good.
You look pretty good.
Just because you can't pull it off don't mean y'all got to hate.
I don't know why you got to go there.
Yeah.
I mean, we're giving you a compliment.
You want to try it on, Brad?
Yeah, I do want to try it on.
I think you'll be handsome.
Can I try it on?
You actually feel it better than me. I lost some weight since I bought it.
Oh, wow.
So I think you would look real good.
Cool.
I think the color of pop on you.
All right.
Brad Nortman, longtime NFL punter.
Executive Brad.
This feels
It fits you
good.
real
Nah,
good.
it looks like a guy who works at Baird.
Really good. You got to do the top button a little bit, get a little snug.
All right, give me that thing.
Yeah.
Give me that thing. All right.
How would you like your money invested,
On
folks?
YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison, we're passing
I
around
kind of like
the
this
coat.
jacket. I might not give it back.
I'll give you all my money. You got that jacket on. B, you gonna look good in it too. You're a suit guy too. Oh God!
You sneezed in his jacket?
I tried to go away from the jacket.
That is criminal.
I'm so glad I caught myself because a lot of stuff would have came out you sneezing in my jacket. Yeah, you look
How
good.
come y'all didn't do that? When I put it on.
I was so concerned about the germs. You look good too.
Yeah.
Y'all look, it's a good jacket.
It's a
Is
good
it not?
jacket now.
Is
It's a
it
good
not?
jacket.
Unfortunately, I lost some weight, so it's not as tight on me as it was. I'm like a 40 now.
That's okay. You still pull it off.
That
well.
was so crazy that I had to sneeze when I put it on.
It's the one person that's going to be upset with you sneezing is me.
Why me?
Well, no, just anybody. But of course you.
Oh, that you are going to be upset no matter who sneezes.
Exactly. But of course you're the one who sneezed because it's just perfect. You always like to just dig some way.
Alex Strofe is running the show. UKB
I
Nation.
get to try on the jacket?
Nah.
you'd be swimming in it, boy.
Yeah, it wouldn't look good.
Swimming.
You're too skinty.
Yeah. Don't do it. For the sake of everybody.
If you want, oh wow.
Now he's throwing out sign language to Kyle Wallace.
Trophy during the break, I'll give it to you.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more. We're on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. And it's time to pay off some of these things that we said we were going to do if the Badgers scored points in their game. I had to bring in 7 extra layers of clothing.
You're going to be hot today.
Yes, and as you guys said, I'm like, what would you guys compare me to? Somebody who gets really hot, like
you have hot flashes, like a woman going through menopause.
Yeah, menopausal woman. That's right.
That's me.
Yeah, will be today.
Brad Nortman, you're gonna have to donate $7 to the. Did you find a working link?
Strofe found me a working link, and it gives
To
all
the
these
NL
options,
fund, man.
All these options, and the football fund is one of them. They're going to be $7 richer today.
How maybe well, that goes towards the buyout. Use it. Can you put a note in there? A note from donor. Please use towards Luke Fickle buyout.
Are you able to do an anonymous donation?
It makes you sign in, so they will trace it, and they'll see that Brad Nortman gave $7.
Hey, give him back,
dude. They're gonna be so mad when this gets.
No, they won't get to him. It's just another transaction. Strofe, are you doing a 70-second plank?
That's my understanding.
Okay. Attempting to is really what I meant to say.
Hey, I'll be fine.
And Kyle already has not ran any of his 3.5 miles.
That's a lie.
But you're
That's a lie.
backloading.
Y'all see now why y'all lying? Y'all saw me run at least 0.1 miles.
You need to track the miles.
Yeah,
you walked around our conference room
gotta
and
be
said,
dedicated running.
"Hey, I did a tenth of a
Dedicated
mile."
running.
walk. You call that a walk? I was on.
I was walking and I caught up to you.
No, you were speed walking.
You can find a video of this interaction on Twitter at KBN ESPN
it's on the
if you want to
Twitter.
weigh
It was
in.
a trot
Thank
at
you.
most.
A trot. What do y'all want me to sprint?
This ain't a turkey trot. This is a
I want you to
run.
run.
Y'all want me to die? I can't run for no damn 3.5 miles straight.
We're not asking you to do that. Half a
break
mile,
it up.
half a mile, half. But now
You're
each day that
backloading
you
it.
skip, because we said on Friday you're gonna have to do whatever's left on the treadmill if you can't provide us the actual mileage that you've ran electronically.
So you mean to tell me on Friday I can go run a mile on a treadmill during the show and do the show at the same time potentially?
Yes, we've actually had people do that
Yeah.
before.
Brian
D ran a marathon.
I was in New Orleans.
That's right.
I remember that. I might save the last half mile for on air.
Wow.
I actually think that'd be great. So
I
you can
think he's going to
see.
save all
Will
3.5
you
miles.
be able to
Yeah,
see through that? Because you did your little 3 laps around the table. And
3?
You were huffing and puffing.
Little.
Yeah, it's not a very big conference room.
David chimes in. I'm going to assume none of those 7 layers are underwear. That is correct. I'm not deviating from the no underwear that I don't wear every single day.
So let me see the layers that you got.
I'm
need a
going to take my
narrative.
headphones off so I can put on all the layers. So this is on you to describe what I'm putting on.
All right,
Okay.
Ben Brust just stood up here. What do you have here?
Generic
shorts.
Under Armour shorts.
You got some shorts.
So does that count as 1, or are we starting
One.
with 2? Okay.
Oh,
so
7
Ben's already
additional
wearing pants and a
Additional layers.
Oh wow, you're gonna be very uncomfortable because you don't wear drawers and now you got shorts on.
No.
That's not gonna be very good.
It's a lot of heat
Yeah.
in that area.
And it's already warm in here. Are you warm, Brad?
Yeah, fairly warm.
Yeah, it's a
I mean,
little
you are
warm.
wearing a sport jacket in there.
Milwaukee Bucks Summer League with Giannis.
And it
Summer of 2014.
Those generic Adidas dry fit shirts, they made a million of those and then just printed the same thing.
For every team.
So I've
in
got
the
like
NBA.
6 of those bags.
2.
Oh, you're gonna be so uncomfortable, Ben. That's 2 layers.
What's
All right.
next? What's next?
What is next?
Why did I bring this one?
A long sleeve, bro.
This is a 2014 Wisconsin Badger. Look at how big it is.
Oh, I feel like I've
Wow.
seen you in that. Yeah, it was your warm up.
Wisconsin
Was it your
Badgers.
warm-up?
no, this was just like
Adidas long sleeve.
lifting.
Oh, I feel like I see you in something like that, but maybe not.
It's amazing how they used to have athletic style back when we were relevant, Ben.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh wow.
Why did I wear a collared shirt today?
Yeah. that was
because
stupid.
the collars you have to pop in over the
Everything.
7 layers.
All right, that's 3.
We'll go with the 3-point contest in Lithuanian jersey.
Oh, that's too snug. It's gonna be so
Ooh.
uncomfortable.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Oh,
though.
it's big, so you
That's
don't think
pretty cool.
I just don't.
Why does it have your name on it?
Oh no, I was mad.
That is too bad.
Oh yeah, that's just some jersey you picked up off the street.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even tell. Who is Dion? Who's Dion?
Yeah, can you pronounce that for us, Ben?
Who is Dion?
All-Star Game Day.
Zavarucha. What does it say? Oh wow, are you getting uncomfortable yet?
Sponsored by Turkish Airlines.
Oh
course.
wow. All right.
What else we got?
What is this
Ooh,
shirt?
Ben's actual jersey from his
Piano Juegzis, the Milk Stars.
the Milk
Oh.
Stars.
How do we feel about him using jerseys?
It's a lot of cutoffs.
It's a lot of light, as light as I
all
can
this
find.
is very light.
You know, he tried to talk about me trying to get out of it. He's wearing damn jerseys.
We should have made one of these be a coat.
something.
Like the final layer should have been a coat.
This is him finding a way to weasel his stuff out of it, putting all these damn jerseys on. Okay, I don't think a dude wearing
Half
draws.
of
like
these are
that is-
cutoffs.
Yeah,
Get ready.
Then you cheated the system.
I didn't. This is 7 additional layers.
Yeah,
What we should have done is we should have made
Another cut. Dude,
No, all the remaining are tank tops.
don't ever say anybody else is trying to cheat the system when you got 4
You
damn
said
cutoffs on.
7 additional layers.
We need the fine print of these payoffs to be very specific.
Tony Carter, hey, TC, executive producer of the Analysis podcast. This is not the
Bald
vision.
Market.
A great market at the wife's family's lake house.
Do you
Got
wear,
everything.
do you wear
Lake
those
house, huh?
ever?
I wear these at night every night.
Oh, wow.
This is what I put on right when I get home.
Wow.
Take off my work clothes and put on the cutoff.
You made a
wow.
mockery of this by putting on all cut off.
I have 7 additional layers on. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You have so many cut off shirts.
I know.
I have
Too
0
many.
tank tops.
You don't have any tank tops?
No. What,
I
dude,
feel pretty comfortable.
Any-
Anybody with
chest?
anybody with respect to this process would have gone like long sleeve shirt, hoodies,
Long sleeve shirt.
Yeah,
singular.
One. And it's the lightest long sleeve shirt
It really
ever.
is. All dry fits. No cotton anywhere. All polyester.
Yeah, good point.
And by 70-second plank, you must have meant 17-second plank.
Must have.
Oh wow! So I
or
put
a plank on your
So,
knees.
so
Yeah.
Kyle has to run 3.5 miles. He's not
By
doing
3.5
it.
No,
miles,
I'm-
he means 3.5 blocks.
Yeah.
Wow. Just because you're scared of a 70-second plank.
You're scared
No,
of
you're
7
scared
layers?
of 7 layers.
How am I? I have 7 layers on.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
this
God.
is- was trying to subvert the
that's like
7
wearing
layers.
a bikini and calling it a wedding dress.
All right. Well, how
wow.
about this?
Huh.
If you guys
Fun
find,
idea, though. That was
I mean,
a good concept by me.
if you guys find another big item that around the office that you guys want me to put on, I'll put it on.
Okay.
All right.
He's got a coat.
We'll
All
find
right.
something.
Yeah, we can work on that.
It's cold outside.
Yeah,
now.
little flimsy tank tops don't count as layers.
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
What are you
These are
talking
literally
about?
see-through. I can see through the tank tops.
TC, executive producer of the Analysis. Did he not make a mockery of this?
I hate to admit that Ben is playing within the rules, and here's why. when we put together these punishments, there were rules for pretty much all of them. Kyle had to do your 7 miles, by the way, or 3.5 miles, is just before the next Badger game, which is 2 weeks from now.
Oh!
Tony!
Oh!
That was supposed to stay between us.
It was written on the card.
He doesn't have the card anymore.
So
I threw that thing out.
unfortunately,
that is too bad.
now we know going forward, because people like to be sneaky, we have to specify layers must include sleeves or full pants or anything other than the bro tank that you can see his nips through that Ben wore today. So credit Ben for stretching the rules and being very, I guess, smart.
Yeah.
Some call them
Don't hate the play, hate the game.
Bad on us for not writing better rules.
Brad, you press send on that donation?
I got to fill it out. I got to fill out my credit card information, my address.
Strofe, you're up next, buddy. Get that webcam down.
Brad, if you don't want them to know that you submitted it, maybe you have somebody else submit it in your name.
No, I'm not scared.
Brad, I actually think you should just donate $3.50 because apparently we're only doing half of the challenges today.
I, as Tony just said, I did the rules based off what my card had
I
said.
wrote the cards. I jagged this. I wrote the cards, and next time there will be pages of bylaws and regulations and restrictions on the next time.
Considering Kleenex level tank tops as players?
Can he be allowed in a restaurant with that shirt on?
I'm not sure he would.
What restaurant?
Can you let your
In
pecs
Florida?
hang out like that?
Yeah,
In Florida, yeah.
Fine.
He could wear that to work.
Yeah, this is
No, I couldn't. That would be good. That would be good. Something you have to wear to work.
Exactly. There should have been something added. I will own this. I didn't think Ben was going to be this smart.
No.
I envisioned him looking like the kid from a Christmas Story, in like 87 layers.
That's the idea.
Would have been me. You know what, Brad?
Obviously, the idea was not wear these little tiny tank tops. It was wear like jackets and hoodies.
Guys, we have been outsmarted by someone
Who's
named
not
Ben
smart.
Brust.
No, he's a,
Y'all mad. Don't hate the play, hate the game.
No, he's a schemer and scammer. Brad, you know what?
They
didn't say $7 US. You could do $7 pesos.
That's
How about
true.
do it in pesos?
That's true.
That's good. I
What's
think
the
the US
exchange rate on the peso today?
Probably $1.
So
20 pesos is $1, but also when you do it electronically, it'll charge from US rate, so you're fine there.
Strofe, get down and give me 70 seconds. Let's go.
I'll do it during the break.
7 pesos
Come
is 38 cents.
on.
38. Give him 38
38
cents.
cents.
YouTube exclusive plank.
YouTube exclusive 70-second playing from Alex
Nope.
Strofe.
Make it on the
where's
radio
that
isn't
card?
very good.
Where's the
that
card?
card?
It
I'm
never.
still doing it.
No, where is that card? Because I wrote on that card, it's something along the lines of done on air during show or some rule.
I have it right here. 10-second plank on camera for every UW point scored.
On
All
camera.
right,
that
all
is-
right.
The cameras are off during the break.
What I'm learning is we can't be trusted. We cannot be trusted.
No. Kyle Wall's going to do it 3.5 miles. Now, if it was 7 miles.
You're trying to walk around the office and call that 3 miles.
I was trying. The video on Twitter, you would see me trying. That wasn't no walk.
You guys are all schemers. You guys are all the schemiest group of people I have ever come. Kyle, it's 3.5 miles.
Most
in
of them-
in 14 days.
Yeah, I haven't run in a while. But the problem is the schemer and the scammer Ben Brust tried to get on me about the way I run my 3.5 miles. Meanwhile, he knew in the back of his mind, he brought little
I brought
tank
7
tops.
additional layers.
I hate all of you.
800-990-3776. You're not talking on the air. You're still not talking on the air.
The biggest exchange rate I can find, at least with a quick search, is the Venezuelan Bolivar. Venezuela dealing with rampant inflation and all the
Probably a
things.
penny.
So it's
1,000% inflation in Venezuela.
yeah, $20 for the Venezuelan Bolivar. Bolivar, 9 cents.
Do it.
9 cents.
Do it.
There you go.
Give it to him. Put it in Ben Brust's name.
If you don't do $7, I'm going to send something to the university.
Put it in Ben Brust's name. Put it in
That's
Ben
a great
Brust's name.
idea.
Yeah.
Did we not specify who the name would have to be under?
That was not specified, no.
That was not specified.
Just
A bunch of schemers.
Put it in Ben Brust's
a
name.
post-it note. Next time,
We need legal. We got to send it to the
poster
lawyers.
board.
We got to send it to the lawyers.
No.
Don't make this about you, Tony. This isn't your fault.
Brad.
No, it is my fault. Here's why. I should have known the characters that I was dealing with. This is like if a lawyer went in unprepared and said, "Oh, we made an agreement. It was a handshake
But hold
agreement."
on.
87 loopholes.
I'm not doing a loophole. I'm just doing a plank on commercial break because
With the camera
what are you going to say on the radio? Oh, he's on his elbows, and it's been 12 seconds. And he's still on his elbows.
He's shaking. He's shaking.
I won't
He's
be shaking. I'll be
shaking. He's
fine.
shaking.
Brad's only doing this. Brad has plenty of money.
No,
He can afford $7.
I'll give Brad
I
$1.
never
I'll give
said-
you $1 to put Ben's name on there. So you ain't got to take
What are
$6.
you going to do with
out your
$1, Brad?
But the problem is I got to put like my credit card. It's
It
like
doesn't
credit
matter, but it's
card.
still in Ben Brust's name, the donation.
When's the last time Brad held a dollar bill?
What is that?
Dollar bill or ramen noodles? What's the last thing Brad's had in his hand?
I got a lot of them.
Strofe, let's get up our weekly poll when Jordan Love plays coming up next year. Is Jordan Love elite, great, good, or average? Been doing it weekly. Want to know where the pulse is after the performance against the Pittsburgh Steelers. We'll see those results. And plus, go to YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison, because coming up in the break, Alex Strofe will be doing a 70-second plank because he's too scared to do it while we're all here. That's coming up next on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
You said, "Oh, I'm really down in the dumps. Nobody gave me a compliment on my new sweater." So yeah, we're gassing you up, handsome. You go, King.
Look at that.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The puck drops at the Kohl Center this month. Badger fans, Wisconsin men's hockey returns to the ice for the 2025-2026.
Testing offline, YouTube, please comment on ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison if you can hear me. If you can hear me, testing 1-2 on only YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. Coming up right now, 70 seconds of Alex Strofe doing a plank. My over-under for Alex Strofe before shaking is about 25 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going to go 38 seconds. The shake occurs.
He will drop to the ground at about 45 seconds. He'll regroup and then finish it off. So Strofe has the camera so you can see him full screen.
Strofe, you're going to keep your headphones on so you can hear us? Yes, you're going to keep your headphones on as you do this. Don't forget to tighten your glute. You got to make
Stop
sure
giving him
Don't
advice.
give him advice, Brad.
All right.
That's true.
All right.
TC, make sure that his butt
Strofe,
stays
you have
down.
20 seconds. We're going to do it 12 minutes and 18 seconds.
What?
12 minutes.
Ben, I got a timer. I'll tell you where he's at.
2 o'clock. Oh my
good
gosh.
Lord.
2:18.
You're doing a lot of talking.
5, 4, 3, 2, and go.
Tony, just make sure that his butt stays down.
Well, the lack thereof, but I'm working on
You
it.
can't really see his butt. It's his leg.
So, Brad,
already
do you
looks
think
like
you're
he's
able
hitting the
to-
ground.
No, he's struggling. Should you be holding your hands, or should your hands be out front, parallel to one another?
You want your elbow to be under your shoulder,
Yep.
and
He started off by holding hands.
it's a classic mistake.
He doesn't
don't
know what
you're
he's doing.
You'd
look
love
at
to have
his
them
knees,
parallel.
his legs.
Now he's in. Now he's in a position where we can start the clock because the first it was not happening.
All
We're
right.
7 seconds in now officially.
Perfect.
I got the timer back
When
here.
do we need to come back for off on air?
He keeps
give it
adjusting his little booty.
There's 33 seconds left in this commercial alone. He's only 17 seconds in. It's not
Wow.
looking good. The knees have dipped.
We agree if
The
he
knees
falls,
are
it doesn't
less-
count.
He's got to
Right?
start over again.
Yep.
Yeah, this isn't great.
Oh, this isn't gonna work.
He's not 27 seconds in.
Stroke, are you really struggling like
TC, is he
this?
shaking yet?
He's shaking.
Stop yelling.
His jeans are baggy enough that they're just about to scrape the floor. That's how bad.
Kyle,
Don't touch that wall.
Kyle,
We're
get in
starting
there.
over.
Get in there. Go referee.
Strofe, if you fall, man, you got to do this all over again.
He's about to fall. Strofe
Tighten
is
your
falling in
glute.
3,
Tighten your glute.
2,
Get
he
up.
fell. He fell. We're stopping the timer.
Oh,
Your
Strofe.
form was terrible. No, we're stopping the timer till you get back in position. Get back in position. Your thighs were on the ground.
That's crap.
No, it's not.
I never touched the ground.
Your clothing was touching the floor.
You got somebody who's clearly going against me. He started the timer late. He
No.
said I fell when I didn't
No.
fall.
Get back
You got to
down.
get into position.
We don't have time.
Strofe, you can't bend your knees and have your clothes
We only
touching the
have 60
floor.
seconds left to break.
All right,
You
do,
only
do,
have 20
do 30.
seconds left to do.
30 more. 30 more. Go.
Go.
Go. No,
Go.
finish the 20 seconds out in proper form and you're good.
There's 20 more seconds to
Now.
go.
You're wasting
You did.
time.
Get
Get your ass down, boy. Oh, that's good
Starting.
form now.
That's good.
It was the same form the whole time.
No, it wasn't.
Matthew
Look
chime-
at he's thrusting.
Matthew
Breathe,
chimes
Strofe.
in,
You gotta
guys.
breathe,
It's
pal.
so
He is thrusting like a Key and Peele skit back here.
Get back in position
8.
is hilarious.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and he is done.
That was light work.
Light
He's out of
work.
breath. He's out of breath.
All right, we gotta go back to commercials.
never heard it before. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus Audio Network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts. This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Alex Strofe, you really do not have a backside. He's got no butt.
Dude,
Have you seen an individual
you know how
put together like that?
You know how cartoons have like the little drawn on little small booty cheeks? That's got to
It's
be
a good
him.
look. I mean, it's on the TV. Oh, now I'm up. But, yeah, I really don't have an ass.
Dude, like
How
that.
do pants stay up?
I wear a very tight belt.
What is your waist size?
About a 32.
Oh, that's not. I mean, I guess.
So when I said
Slender.
you got to like tighten your glute, is
doesn't
that
know
even
what that
something that's
means.
possible for your body?
That's my booty, right?
Yes.
The gluteus maximus or
yes.
minimus type.
That helps
Medius.
solidify the core a little bit.
Medius maximus. Two of
No,
them.
when you said that, I was just breathing.
Okay.
I can't believe. I'm actually in awe about how like literally there was like thin air in between where the pants were the jeans. I can't think of that. I can't fathom. Glad you're not a woman.
Let's get it on the Twitter
could've done it
poll
again.
at KBN ESPN. Has Jordan Love this season been elite, great, good, or average? We've been doing this every week because we want to see how those results fluctuate based off the palm of everyone's 24-hour, 48-hour news cycles. Prisoner of the moment, or have you had the same thoughts about Jordan Love throughout this entire season? 800-990-3776 on the Carbless Talk and Text line, where less is more. We're on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Elite, great, good, or average this season for Jordan Love, Kyle?
Well, I said the first time he was great, and I'm still going to leave him at great. He's still a great quarterback. Elite is, what you see Patrick Mahomes do last night, just out of nowhere, just goes crazy. But Jordan Love is great.
Nowhere.
It was tied 7-7, and all of a sudden they just started cooking. But what Jordan Love is doing is great right now, and he's teetering on elite. The last time we asked this question, some of y'all had the audacity to say, he's just okay. Hell no. That man is a great NFL quarterback. It's not even close. This guy, in the second half of games, 2 times this year, has had 2 games with the Cowboys, and then this last game as well, the Green Bay Packers went perfect in the second half when it comes to drives and not having to punt the football and either finishing with a touchdown or finishing with a field goal. That is extremely impressive. You're talking about 5 possessions in the second half where you score every single time you touch the football. That shows you how great he is. We can talk about the 13 touchdown passes, the 2 interceptions. You could talk about how the completion percentage is higher, but when it comes down to it, Jordan Love is playing at an extremely high level, but most importantly, his football team is winning a lot of games, and that is due to his leadership, his calmness, and his play on the football field. So Jordan Love is a great quarterback, and he's teetering on becoming an elite quarterback. We are lucky to have him here in Green Bay.
Yeah, you're right, Kyle. It is great. Anything less than great is pretty insulting, right? If you're good or average, you're entitled to your opinion, but I'm just here to tell you that this is great quarterback play, and don't be spoiled from all those years from Favre or Rodgers thinking like that's standard. That's not standard. That you've seen elite for 30 plus years. Now you're seeing great. And Jordan Love is knocking on the door of elite. I'm going to hold off to put him into elite after they play the Panthers. Regardless of how he does, I'm not willing to do it. If and when he goes out there on Monday Night Football and defeats the Philadelphia Eagles and plays anything like what we just saw on Sunday Night Football, he will be elite. He's knocking on the door right now because statistically talking, he is like on average 6th in every major category, whether it be QBR, EPA, quarterback rating, touchdown interception ratio, completion percentage, whatever you want that to be. He's in the top 8 on averaging out right around number 6. Elite to me is like top 4, where it's like, few guys are playing better than you. But if he goes out and does that again on a big stage and again against the Super Bowl champs, what more do you need to see before you call him elite?
Oh, no, I'm taking it back. That boy's elite. He's like, you know what? You know what I just forgot? How the hell did I forget that he went against Aaron Rodgers on Sunday night? The dude that was his mentor. He went on the road, and not only did he beat.
But Rodgers, if we did this poll for Rodgers this year, would be average.
Doesn't matter. He beat Aaron Rodgers in this big game, and not only did he beat Aaron Rodgers,
matter.
He went 20 for 20. That man had 20 consecutive passes, and then he won in Pittsburgh for the first time since the 1970s. That is what elite people do. They make streaks. He tied the record of Brett Favre for most consecutive completions, and then he did something that ain't been done in Green Bay Packer history since Bart Damn Starr. That boy is elite.
All right, let's toss it over to Alex Strofe here. I think he has something to add.
Are you arguing with yourself
Yes.
currently?
He's absolutely doing
Is
that.
that what just happened? Who are you yelling at?
Okay.
Because on the poll, no one's voted average, very slight good. There's a small elite. The majority are great. So now you're arguing with all of the people that are saying great.
I play scared because I say he's great, but do you know what? In my heart of heart, I felt he was elite.
Yeah, I
as
ask, who are you arguing with?
Listen, I'm a Gemini. You know, I got two sides to me. You know, the crazy and the
two-faced?
more crazy. No. I ain't two-faced now. I am who I am.
Flip-flop?
Flip-flop.
No.
Flapjack?
No. Flapjack.
He's got flip on one side, flop on the other.
Flapjack is Strofe back there. He's Flapjack over there. No, as I was thinking about it and listening to Brad say he was good or great, I was like,
but even in all those statistics, none of them point to him being in the elite category.
Yeah, elite's like truly top 3, top 4.
After this past game.
So and I like this from K-Walk on the Carbless Talk and text line. So let's quantify this for Kyle. Top 3 is, I think, a good measurement. Would you trade Jordan Love for Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, or Lamar Jackson?
This year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lamar, this year, for this season, Lamar's hurt.
I mean, it's a fair point.
Then he's not elite.
What do you mean? I know you can have more than 3 elite quarterbacks. You can.
Is
He has ascended to being one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL.
But now you're going against yourself. You can have more than
How many elite
3 elite quarterbacks, but
you can have 5. And he's elite.
5 makes you elite.
5 makes him elite. He's elite.
Let's split the difference. 4. There could be 4 elite quarterbacks.
Name a fourth quarterback this season playing better than Jordan Love who you would take over those 3. You said Lamar because Lamar's just great. Come on.
It's obvious.
Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson.
And who's next? Who's number 4? Joe Burrow hurt.
Yeah,
always. No, wait, but
No, there's a but.
Huh?
What has he done to be number 4?
I don't know. 5,
He's
1
because
and 1.
he's in
The only game that they won because the field goal got blocked.
Stafford.
But if you're going to use that logic, then you're picking Daniel Jones over
Hell
Jordan
no,
Love.
no.
Daniel Jones.
No, Daniel Jones ain't. He playing well this year, but I ain't.
Matthew Stafford.
But you're going to use the record. If you're going to use the record,
I'm using history. Jordan Love has continued to
history.
Yes, his first
Joe
season.
Burrow's history is better than Jordan Love.
I'm not taking Joe this year.
Drake May's playing pretty great too.
You can have Drake May.
playing
Here,
great.
take him. You can have him. Because the Patriots going to lose at some point.
Jared Goff.
Come on, keep throwing names out there, and I'll keep laughing.
Jalen Hurts is also playing very well.
Okay, he threw the ball well last week.
He also won a Super Bowl last year.
I will say, of everyone I
His
just
team is
mentioned, there's only Mahomes and Josh Allen. And Josh Allen isn't even having like an MVP type season yet. Of all the guys I mentioned, it's all like debatably Jordan Love is better or worse. They're all in the same category.
But when it's debatably, that means it's not he's elite.
Jordan
Like you can debate all of them into that category.
Bona fide.
It's not a yes, he is.
Who you taking over Jordan? You're not taking Baker over Jordan.
Okay,
you're not taking
but the conversation is he elite? And right now, 63% of KBN Nation are saying he is great. So you're arguing against KBN Nation and Packer fans right now that also are saying that he is not elite yet. And is he Aaron Rodgers level?
He's ascending in that. Like when you look,
but you keep saying ascending. You're not immediately saying yes, which is why we heard you. Listen. We just listened to you argue against yourself.
You asked me a damn question.
Because you keep arguing against yourself and then trying to throw in every different variable to make your point be correct because you're debating yourself.
No, he's elite. I don't know what else you want me to say. Remember his first season? I believe he was in an elite company of Kurt Warner, who was an MVP and future Hall of Famer. He was in a company with Patrick Mahomes, was a MVP and a Hall of Famer. To be one of the
based off what?
One of the quarterbacks to throw for 4,000 yards and 30+ touchdowns in their first year as a starter. That's elite.
You should have started with that, by the way.
The game,
you just like he was with these guys.
I will say
I had
too,
to remember the stats.
The game he just had. Over 350 yards, or 3 touchdowns or more.
It was against the worst pass defense in the
no sacks,
NFL.
No interceptions. No one's ever done that before. in one game.
Pretty unique. Greatest Sunday Night Football quarterback of all time.
All right.
His Sunday night is remarkable.
He's 5-0-1, and he's got like 130 quarterback.
Damn, 5-0-1.
Yeah, that
the
damn
tie
Cowboys
does
game.
stink.
Yeah,
to
it
have
does
to put it
stink.
in there.
But he's been great when the lights shine the brightest. That's where he's seemingly shined through his 4 years.
But I guess that's where my head goes, where Brad was going initially with the Eagles game. To me, it's the Eagles game and Lions on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, true.
I want to see, because even if he plays good against the Eagles, if he plays elite against the Lions, you then have 2 more performances against 2 elite teams in the NFC over the last couple of years that are also contending to be the NFC representative in the Super Bowl. I want to see what he does in these 2 upcoming games against these teams that the Lions, he did play well week 1, and I want to see him against these better teams before we can say elite. I think it's okay to say great. It's not a bad thing. You don't have to yell at people who are saying great.
Bart Scott voice. Can't wait. Can't wait.
I would also listen to an argument saying that you need to wait for a postseason game, because his postseason games he's played in 3 of them. One's been great, the other 2 has been very meh. So I could even wait till a postseason. I'm not going to go there. But if someone said I gotta wait till
he was just about perfect in that Dallas game.
This poll is the exact reason why I started the segment with who is going to change their opinion and be a little bit prisoner of the moment with what you saw last week. And then Kyle proceeded to do exactly that.
I'm a free man. Ain't no shackles on me. What you talking about? I ain't a prisoner of nothing. Only prisoner I am.
He's great. And then you started yelling at yourself.
Hold on. Slow down. The only prisoner I am is a prisoner of love.
That's a double entendre.
For both your baby girl and Jordan.
Wow. Damn right. He's smart. He might have an ass, but he's smart.
Elite quarterbacks throw for 300 yards more than 2 out of 7 games. Matt chimes in the Carbless Talking text line. Perfect timing. I want him to peak right around November, is what Don is chiming in. So he wants to see it peak
Sassy.
Until Love does this on a more consistent basis, he is not elite. Don't confuse being paid like an elite quarterback as being elite. That's Jason 920.
Y'all some fools.
This is KBN Nation. You treat them with respect. Again, here's Kyle. You don't agree with me. I'm going to lash out at all you.
Listen, I'm just being honest with people. Let's not run away from what it is. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate the fact that the Green Bay Packers, what Jordan Love did on Sunday was spectacular. And
Sunday?
Yeah, but the previous week he played very well as too.
Very well. You're not using elite in every way that you talk about.
Sunday wasn't.
So it's just you're just telling your story, not in the way that you can try to convince yourself talking to yourself.
I'm not trying to convince myself of anything. I know
you are. You keep trying to back it up, and then you say you played very well. This and that.
It's beyond the stats, but what we're seeing in these games, that is what's convinced me that Jordan Love is elite. The way that he is leading this offensive football team.
Good with flashes of elite.
He just said good, huh?
Just telling you what the fans are saying. 800-990-3776. Carbless Talking text line. Speaking Carbless, Brad, you're up.
Oh, that's right, Carbless. I'll tell you what, as I was watching on Sunday, I was enjoying a Carbless or two. That's because no game viewing is right or enjoyable without the sound of followed by many sips of enjoyable Carbless. Carbless is everything I'm looking for. I trust everything in that can. There is this, this wave of, ingredients and the importance of it. And trust whatever you're putting in your body. Thankfully, I trust everything Carbless puts in there. Not only that, it's a guilt-free experience. No carbs, no sugars, no gluten, and only 100 calories per can, and the absolute perfect amount of carbonation. Literally, I've had countless Carbless at this point. Every time I sip it, I think to myself, how do they do it? It's the perfect amount of carbonation, not too much, not too little, just the right. Not only that, there is flavors for everybody. Let's see what I have. I think I had a margarita. I think I had a raspberry margarita. Ended with a cranberry as I watched it, and each sip was so delicious. There's a flavor out there for you. Be like me. Enjoy all of them. We got the whole array of them in the Nortman fridge. Carbless is so good. Less is more with Carbless. Elevate every experience with the Carbless by your side.
All right, there it is. Kyle Wallace has proclaimed that Jordan Love is elite. I see the text coming in the Carbless Talking text line, 800-990-3776. I see some personal text coming into this conversation because, Kyle, you have ignited the fire of whether or not Jordan Love is elite or just great. So we'll continue that.
E-L-I-T-E, elite.
I don't know why you didn't spell elite. It all the same way twice and then say elite. But elite-ite is Jordan Love. Is he elite? Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
Is he elite or great? 800-990-3776. That's next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
What do you have on her?
What do you mean?
No one can willingly love you like she does.
You know,
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's a bird bash at Potawatomi. Thursdays, you could win up to $50,000 cash in the Bird Bash game show. Just play with your rewards card this October for a chance to win. Wouldn't you like to rake in a huge pile of cash? Bird Bash, only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info at potawatomi.com/birdbash. Must be 21 years old to play.
This is Matt Meitner, owner of Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Do you find yourself talking to your dog but feel like she's not listening to you?
Bella, sit!
Are you constantly repeating yourself but she's not following your directions?
Sit! Sit!
Frustrating, isn't it? At Sit Means Sit Dog Training, we want to help you have a happy, confident, and obedient dog, and we also want to make the training process an enjoyable and worthwhile experience. Contact Sit Means Sit today to schedule a free consultation so we can create a customized training program so you are able to have the dog you want and deserve.
Sit Means Sit Dog Training. Sorry, we don't train husbands, wives, or kids.
Hi, it's Jason Wilde from Wilde & Tausch, inviting you to join me July 5th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Colette. Take in the charm of the countryside and the history of the great cities. Imagine standing before Big Ben in London, then later gazing out from Edinburgh Castle. So rich in history, it feels like you're stepping back in time. Along the way, we'll explore the storybook villages of Chester and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon, places where every street seems to whisper a piece of history. And how about a scenic train ride through the rolling green hills that lead us right into the medieval city of York? It's all part of this incredible journey. From iconic landmarks to cozy villages, from bustling city streets to peaceful countryside views, you'll experience the very best of Britain's history, culture, and beauty, and create memories that last a lifetime. Text TRAVEL to 800-990-3776 for full details. To learn more about this amazing adventure, come to the meet and greet on Tuesday, November 4th at 6 p.m. at Buck and Honey's Monona. If you can't make it, visit ESPNMilwaukeeTravel.com to learn how you can join virtually.
So many of our youth carry unimaginable burdens. Anger, depression, even thoughts of suicide. At Rawhide Youth Services, we recognize their pain. We help them find hope and healing. For those that need a second chance at life, we refuse to give up on them. Please be a part of our life-saving work. When you donate your used vehicle to Rawhide, you're helping change the lives of countless youth in our communities. Donate today and get a $100 Quick Trip gift card. Learn more at rawhide.org/donate.
When you bundle renters and auto with Progressive, you can save while protecting your most valuable possessions, like your really expensive limited edition sneakers and your new suit for your cousin's wedding. Except you never actually bought the suit because you can't stop buying sneakers. So you show up to the wedding looking like you're going grocery shopping. But hey, at least your sneakers will look good in the pictures, until you're cropped out of every last one of them. So go ahead and get Progressive, so you can save while protecting the things that matter to you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
It's Macy's Friends and Family, the best time to kickstart your holiday shopping with big savings on our best brands like DKNY, Hugo Boss, Karl Lagerfeld Paris, and more at 30% off. Plus, take 15% off Valentino, Gucci, and more top beauty brands. Or Star Rewards members can earn $20 in Star Money for every $100 spent on eligible brands. Going on now, only at Macy's Friends and Family. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Stroh's been recycling a lot of songs recently. I think you gotta change up the mix.
About time, man. He plays the same songs for the last 4 months.
That's what I've been saying. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Stroh running the show, taking strays right off the gate here.
I played all different music yesterday.
Is this a hotkey song?
This is in my small rotator.
Yeah, of course it is. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. It started with our weekly poll after the Packers play. Do you evaluate Packers QB Jordan Love this season? How do you evaluate, that is? Elite, 21% of the vote.
That's a smart 21.
Great, 53% of the vote. Good, 22% of the vote. And average, 4% of the vote.
Wow. It's amazing that good is higher than elite.
Good now is slightly higher than elite.
I just voted, not no more.
The voting will change, and I'll continue to update you. That then led to Kyle saying he's great. He argued with himself, and then he said he's elite, and he is sticking by him being elite. So we want to know from you, 800-990-3776, if he is just great, which is really good, really, really good. It's good to have a great quarterback on your team. Or is he elite? Tony Wendorf of Wendorf and Associates, great partner here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jordan Love has been excellent. They are missing linemen as well as Watson, Reed, and Wicks. Watson came back. Yet he has 13 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions, and has led the team to the best record in the NFC. I'm with Kyle on this one. Ooh. Not sure what people want. We are so spoiled having 2 straight Hall of Fame quarterbacks for the last 30 years. Jordan Love does make bona fide plays time and time. But let's not forget, Brett looked like that as well.
Ooh. Thank you, Tony Wendorf and the coaches, boy. He cooked.
I assume he meant boneheaded plays like Brett.
Yes.
Oh, you said bona fide.
You said bona fide.
Yeah. Boneheaded, sorry.
Tony said
2 different meanings to bona fide and boneheaded.
No, he's cooking because he's absolutely right. Jordan Love has played elite, but also what I didn't get at as well is that I love the growth of Jordan Love. We talked about his poor decision-making, right? And what did he do? He absolutely improved that. Even in the pocket, right? Jordan Love is magnificent. The way that he's able to maneuver the pocket and not take sacks is elite level. But then something else that we talked about too, Ben, what was an area that we thought, right? We said decision-making needs to get better. But what was the area that we thought and hoped that he was not going to be injured this year that he can improve on?
Using his feet.
And what has he done?
He's tactfully
He didn't have to use it last game. But no reason to.
But he's been able to use his feet to pick up first downs and even lower the shoulders sometimes, trucking cats. So, again, what more do we want? We have a guy who's making better decisions. We have a guy who's not turning the football over. We have a guy who's moving the chains using his legs. And then also we have a guy who's efficient in winning games for us. What more do we want?
Yeah, I will say if you're calling him good or worse, I think you are using prior season scars to evaluate him. I mean, the question is, this year, has he been average, good, great, or elite? Nothing about his performance has been just good. He's been great. I mean, there's been a couple moments where, yes, maybe a bad interception.
Do all quarterbacks.
That's every
Patrick Mahomes threw 2 interceptions in the first half.
Yeah, a couple of them were bad interceptions. So every quarterback's going to have that.
Last night, that is.
I look at Jordan Love, and I feel an overwhelming sense of confidence when he's back there. I would just be a little nervous. Now I'm very confident.
What happened to very good? There's a big jump from good to great, says Thomas in the 920. Jamie/Jaime in Orlando. If he can put up these games on a consistent basis, then he will be elite. There have been flashes, but that's it so far.
Has Jordan Love had a bad game this year?
Game? No.
Not a bad game.
Moments.
That doesn't just because you don't have a bad game doesn't mean you're elite.
No, but that just
again, we're arguing on a high scale. I think because of the precedent that's been set.
Stop yelling. Nobody's arguing that he's been bad.
If your floor is just having bad moments, then hell, that's great. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Quarterbacks are judged off of how well
and
they
that's
play
what people are voting. Great.
Game by game, I think he's been one of the more consistent quarterbacks.
You told us today that you were in a really great mood, and you're just yelling at yourself.
No,
seem a little snippy today.
I'm not snippy at all. I'm in a great mood today. I get free food tonight.
Just like Jordan Love's been a great quarterback this year.
Elite would tell me.
Of course you would say that. You're not a real Packers fan.
That Jordan Love will finish top 3 of MVP voting. Would you put money on that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying because I think there's a good chance. I'm not going to bet against it. But if you were using Kyle Wallace's bank account, you're that confident if it was top 3 in MVP voting.
When you guys were talking about him winning the MVP yesterday, we were going through the games that they have and the performances that he needs. I was being convinced that maybe I should put money down on it because I think he has a legitimate shot. But if we're talking about top 3, if Jordan Love, and I believe he's going to continue to going to continue to play at this level, I think Jordan Love will finish in the top 3 when it comes to the MVP, especially based off the schedule in the division that they play in. The Vikings aren't bad. They just don't have a quarterback. And then the Detroit Lions are going to be there in the end as well. And you get a chance to play Lamar Jackson and the Ravens if Lamar's going to be healthy. So you're going to have those big matchups. In the way that he's played so far this year, you win those big games, you put up some good numbers because he's going to have some – there's going to be a shootout on the schedule that he's going to have against some good teams. You got the Carolina Panthers he can eat on as well. So I feel good about Jordan Love finishing top 3.
He just needs to continue to play well in those games that they're supposed to win.
Yeah, they got to win.
But to elevate his status even further, to be the elite, is to play elite like he did in those primetime games. But these next primetime games are against opponents that are going to be there at the end, as mentioned.
It's sort of that, right? Like, they've got to continue.
Oh, no, it is that.
No, they've got to continue to win, but he has to be the reason they win in some of those games.
And that was part of my argument yesterday of if you do want to look at placing a bet on the odds for Jordan Love to win the MVP.
He's got to be the reason they win, yeah.
It's not even that. It's the fact that you're seeing yesterday against the Steelers, who had a bad run defense as well. They did not find success, and the offensive line has not been blocking as well. We asked Brian Balaga about that. We asked Jason Wilde about that. They're passing more than they've ran in comparison to last year, and it makes sense based off the quarterback play. You can trust him a lot more to do so over the entirety of the game.
If you really want to wrap your arms around the idea that Jordan Love has ascended and graduated into the elite quarterback category in the National Football League, there should be 2 games in 3 weeks circled on your calendar, and that would be Thanksgiving at the Lions. And then 2 weeks after that, they head to Denver to take on the league's best defense in the Broncos. And those are 2 road tests against good defenses, high-winning teams. Like, if he comes out and he performs in those games at elite levels, then, yeah, I think you can start wrapping your arms around the idea that the Packers did it again, man. They've got another top quarterback.
Kyle was literally in person watching. Dak Prescott's been really, really, really good this year. And that Cowboys offense has a lot of weapons. And you saw firsthand what an elite defense did to that team on the road, which goes to Stroh's point. If you are able to go out there in Denver and show what you're capable of against a top 5 defense, that just makes this poll question a moot question as we get to the later on in the season.
We got Micah Parsons. They got some good pass rushers there. We got Micah Parsons in that offensive line for the Dallas Cowboys. We thought their offensive line was actually better, and it was kind of they had some guys missing.
That's a long.
I legitimately said, "Damn!" Like, their pass rush is ridiculous. Dak Prescott looked like an MVP against us. He couldn't do anything on Sunday. So yeah, you're absolutely right. That Broncos game, Stroh, is going to be a big one for Jordan Love. But he's up to the challenge, man. This whole season, he has stepped up to the plate. I understand he threw a bad interception, but that happens. But even with that, he drove the team downfield and put them in a position to at least go ahead with a field goal. It's just it got blocked. So, again, Jordan Love is playing at an elite level because he's been able to finish games for this team.
Win big this October at Potawatomi. You could play the Bird Bash game show for $50,000 in cash. Just play with your Potawatomi rewards card for entries. Prize drawings are on Thursdays. Plus, your play is going to earn you a shot at $300,000 December season finale. It's a Bird Bash. Only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. For more information, potawatomi.com/birdbash. Brad, how great was it to leave Potawatomi yesterday with great food? Come home. You got the kids. I got the kid. And
amazing.
It's just one thing checked off the list that you don't have to think about, and it's delicious food. So if you're looking for drinks, food, fun, TVs, self-service kiosks, you got it all at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. The Barry Alvarez Show on Mondays from 6 to 7 always produces something worthy of talking about, especially after Tim Brando called Brad a podcaster.
Insulting.
That doesn't,
although we do have podcasts.
That doesn't know anything. You know, what
we do have podcasts. That's true.
Yes, we do
Not
have
only a
podcasts.
podcaster.
ESPN Wisconsin app, you can get any of our podcasts there. You can listen live. It's all there. You can also just watch back on YouTube if you'd like to do that as well. But Derek Engler, former Rose Bowl champ and the guy carrying Barry Alvarez water everywhere he goes, actually had something of value to say on Monday. Yeah, yesterday on the Barry Alvarez Show. It's next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
We were going to extend more invites, but I just jumped the gun for some reason at the meeting because I thought I was being like funny and personable, and I just don't know how to read the room. I was like, oh, this guy who doesn't know me is going to think it's hilarious that I'm with Josh, and I'm saying, hey, Josh, you didn't get the first round invite. Suck it.
In what world would that person find that
funny, though.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. On this show, it's always football season.
You'll feel better about what you're doing, but I thought last night was all about
Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
We went and got a big-time star player. He closed up shop. Tucker Kraft has emerged, and Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur, their relationship took another jump level in trust. And all of those things are beautiful if you're a Packers fan.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Want your brand to turn heads and win hearts?
Captivate Exhibits can bring your brand to life by transforming lobbies, creating history walls, and beautifying facilities.
For over 32 years, Captivate has been the MVP of trade show exhibits and workplace design and fabrication. Let Captivate craft immersive branded environments that tell your story boldly, beautifully, and with purpose at events and around the office.
Score big by making your next event or your own space unforgettable. Create something legendary by getting started today at CaptivateExhibits.com.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
UW Credit Union presents the Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org.
With your UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, I'm Will Summers. This week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week is Muskego senior running back Jackson Nemec. In a rivalry showdown with Mukwonago, Nemec scored 4 first-half touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 on a 46-yard catch and run, and 1 on a punt return to give Muskego a 35-0 lead at the break. The Warriors would go on to win 38-21, clinching an outright Classic 8 conference title for the first time since 2022. That monster night only adds to a dominant senior campaign. Coming into Week 9, Nemec was averaging nearly 11 yards per carry on just 65 attempts with 8 touchdowns on the ground, and has emerged as the team's leading receiver as well. Nemec's terrific season thus far has garnered the attention of Division I football programs. Congratulations to Muskego's Jackson Nemec, this week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week.
It's Jason Wilde from Wilde & Tausch. Upgrade your industrial supply services with Lakeland Supply, your trusted ISO certified partner for custom packaging, shipping supplies, janitorial, and safety supply solutions. With over 40 years of industry excellence, Lakeland Supply is a proven one-stop source with over 95% of their products made in the U.S., and they treat their customers like family. Personalized service with a national reach. That's what Lakeland Supply does. Visit lakelandsupply.com to discover how they can make your business better.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Make the best seat in the house yours. Carbless delivers the handcrafted cocktail experience right to your living room. Bold flavor, no carbs, no sugar, just 100 calories, and all the taste with none of the extra baggage. From kickoff to the final play, Carbless is your game day go-to. Hosting friends, watching with family, or celebrating every big drive, Carbless keeps the good times pouring. So when the game's on the line, make the winning call. Skip the mixing, grab the bliss, and make every seat the best seat in the house. Find Carbless near you at drinkcarbless.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Dad make the beat switch, turn off, so give $1 million to him. Right now I got
the debate rolls on after Kyle proclaimed Jordan Love is elite, while the majority of voters on Twitter at KBN ESPN say that he is great. Thomas chimes back in on the Carbless Talk and text line. He's very good. Better than good, less than great. Top 5 MVP by the end of the season. Justin chimes in. Love has been great, but the quality of opponents they've faced has to be considered, as a majority of them have been abysmal defenses. The Browns have had the best defense, and they lost. The Cowboys have had the worst pass defense, and they tied. And they barely beat the Cardinals, and you can add in 31st in pass defense was the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm just here providing information. Don't yell at me, Kyle, as you're very snappy today. But I do want to continue on here with a little bit from the Barry Alvarez Show. It's Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. 800-990-3776 is that Carbless Talk and text line. List is more. And on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Derek Engler echoing some of the same things that Brad Nortman was saying yesterday on the Barry Alvarez Show.
Tarek and I walked into Sports Advantage, our good friend Brian Bott, and we saw this kid, Beckett Schreiber, in backyard, Madison Memorial, and he looks like he could play on Sundays. And I'm not joking, Tarek. I mean,
he's an unbelievable physique.
Washington State, he's committed to, but Bostad's from Indiana's on his ass right now. Like that needs to be rectified. Like, that is number one. I don't want to talk about NIL. We don't have enough money and everybody crying about that. We need to go after our kids in this state. Look, turn it on Sundays. How many kids you see from this state? Last night we're watching TJ. I mean, it's fantastic. I don't know.
He does know. He's just frustrated, in my opinion, the way that ends. That's Derek Engler, former NFL player and Rose Bowl champ under Barry Alvarez on the Barry Alvarez Show. Bradley, I mean, sounds a little bit like you in a different way.
Yeah, I mean, it really does. We talked about this a little bit on the Wisconsin Badgers, ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day pregame show before the game against Oregon. But the reality is, I know the pushback might be, well, how many five-star guys are coming from Wisconsin? And I get that. You need to make a balance of guys that are from Wisconsin and the guys that aren't. However, not only are there, like what Derek was saying, there are great players in this state that need to be recruited, and they need to stay within the state because he's exactly right. Countless guys are important to the product on the field, then go play on Sundays. But not only that, there's like a DNA. There is a culture component for guys that grow up in Wisconsin and truly love the Wisconsin Badgers, and they treat the program just differently from guys that didn't grow up as fans. It's something that you can't even put a dollar value on. So if Coach Fickell is looking to build a culture and build a stable of guys that love the university and love the team, part of that has to be Wisconsin guys because they have an outsized influence on the culture of the team. They love playing for the Wisconsin Badgers. And darn it, there's good players in the state that got to stay there.
And darn it.
I mean, darn it, there's good players in the state that got to stay within the program. So I just look at this and you keep on hearing the same refrain over and over and over again. And it's become the fact where it's one of the many fires that need to get put out under this Luke Fickell regime.
Yeah, and I think the biggest problem here, because I have detached myself from like high school football recruiting because this team, the program just absolutely suck, and I'm taking a break. But usually, before I used to track this. I did not know. When you look at Wisconsin, you talk about building a wall around Wisconsin. You're talking about get all the big boys in Wisconsin, and you find the best athletes to try to keep them here as well. When I look at some of the best guys here in Wisconsin, the number one guy coming out of Wisconsin, Minnesota. The number two guy hasn't committed yet. Number three guy, another offensive lineman like the number one guy, going to Indiana. The number four guy, going to Iowa. Number five guy, no other offensive lineman, going to Indiana.
You're making me
but you see what it is though. You see they talk about Bob Bostad, who's at Indiana, who used to coach at Wisconsin, right? He coached linebacker and he coached offensive line. He knows the value of recruiting these linemen here. They're coachable. You can develop them, and a lot of them went on to play in the NFL. For some reason, Luke Fickell is not seeing the value in getting guys who can be homegrown. When you look at the Badgers' offensive line, their best offensive lineman that probably has the best shot of going to the NFL is Brunner, and Brunner's a homegrown guy. And so my big issue that I look at here is that he's not building a wall at all around the state of Wisconsin, especially when it comes to linemen. The guy they're talking about there, the Schreiber kid, that kid's 6'8", 380. 6'8", 380. He ain't worth taking a flyer on. He ain't worth recruiting. He ain't worth trying to say, yeah, we can develop this kid. Really? This is a problem.
It is a problem, and I think one thing I'll just add is you could probably have, and if you maybe forever on, if you were just to like build the wall and only focus on Wisconsin, that probably doesn't get you to where you want to go long term in this new era of recruiting NIL and transfers. But it's a hell of a foundation to build upon where your floor isn't what you're looking at on Saturdays every single day.
The problem is that you talk about the floor recruitment. They don't have a floor in recruitment anymore. You don't have a bed of guys that you know you're going to come in and be able to develop up. Luke Fickell has failed Wisconsin. He has failed, and I think we have a clip that we're going to play at some point where we're talking about where he admitted to the fact that he's just not doing a good enough job.
Yeah, and if you just going through the years under which he's been the head coach, I mean, you're talking about out of the top 10 guys in Wisconsin, 2 or 3 on the top 10 high school recruits are going to Wisconsin. Back in my day, back in 2008, when I was in 2008 high school
Back in my day.
Dude, back in my day, I mean, I think it was like 8 for 8 for the top guys. I have to go back and look, but it was unheard of that you would have a guy who would be committed elsewhere and not the University of Wisconsin.
But
Even guys like
also,
Joe Thomas, who was back then, JJ wasn't a huge recruit, but major recruits
But
in
he
the state.
wanted to come back.
He wanted to come back.
He came home. These kids don't want to come home right now. Look at, they're going to Michigan.
That's
they're
true.
going
They're
to
not
Notre
even
Dame.
transferring
And now
back
they're going
to
to damn Indiana.
Iowa, Minnesota, Indiana.
Isn't that fascinating that it's become a hotbed for Indiana? And look at Indiana.
Yeah, they're good, and their coach, one of their offensive line coach understands how talented these offensive linemen are. This is a joke.
I will say. So in Derek Engler's clip, he said Bob Bosted is the guy from Indiana who's trying to get these guys to come here. Bob Bosted was the offensive line coach under Brett Bielema. He recruited me. His state was Wisconsin under Brett Bielema, so he knows where to go.
He knows
where
punters
to find
when he sees them,
and where to build the relationships. The relationships are already built. He's just making the pipeline go to Indiana, no longer Wisconsin. Unacceptable.
Brad, you aware where Bob Bosted went to college?
Bob Bosted went to college somewhere in Wisconsin.
That's correct.
Stevens Point.
He went to Stevens
There was
Point.
only one answer to that question when Strofe asked it. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line as I see some reaction coming in here, but I do want to get to Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust coming up next, where you're going to get 15 questions in 90 seconds. You're going to be allowed to skip or pass. If you get through all the answers, you can come back. All the questions, you come back to answer the ones that you skipped on. Is Brad just the question reader, or do they get a choice?
Question answerers get a choice on who the asker is.
All right, well, that's going to be your choice. Caller number 7. We'll go lucky number 7 today. 800-990-3776. That's 800-990-ESPN. You will face me, Ben Brust, and Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? 800-990-3776. Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Coming up next in 2 minutes.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9. Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night, so for Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
Catholic Memorial Football lives here.
He's going to hand off to Devon Williams Jr., who's straight up the middle with a first down and more.
This Friday, the Crusaders continue their postseason march to Madison with a home game against La Crosse Logan.
Into the end zone.
Crusaders football is brought to you by R&R Insurance, D&M Accounting and Consulting Services, Curative Care, Home Sealed Exteriors, and Tony Wendorf and Associates. Tune in Friday at 7 on 94.5 ESPN and streaming live video at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
The delicious taste of victory deserves something equally superior. Cheer on your team with Michelob Ultra. At 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, it's a superior smooth taste worth playing for. Grab a Michelob Ultra Superior Light Beer as you cheer your team on. Michelob Ultra, official sponsor of the Milwaukee Bucks. Enjoy a Michelob Ultra at Kelly's Bleachers Big Ben, Distillery Richfield, Tom's Watch Bar in Milwaukee, and Maddie's in New Berlin. Please enjoy responsibly.
Game Nights will here. Catch Jen, Gabe, and Chewy mornings 7 to 9 on 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Oh, that's right. You are kicking it with KBN. I am Brad Nortman. Kyle Wallace right in front of me. And, of course, behind the glass, maestro of Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust, Alex Strove. Now, we have a member of the royal family who's going to be joining us for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust. Now, they're always a staple of over-under first-time contestants for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust. So, without further ado, Strophy, let's go ahead and run it.
For those of you who say Ben Brust is an idiot, here's your chance to be proven right. It's time to play Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Presented by Lakeland University. Don't put your life on hold to earn your degree. Build a schedule that meets your needs. Lakeland.edu.
It is Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust, presented by Lakeland University. 15 questions in 90 seconds. You get as many answers correct as you can. You're allowed to say pass. We will come back to it if you get through the rest. If you beat Ben Brust, you're going to win an ESPN Wisconsin prize package. So, like I said, a member of the royal family, Mike in Franklin.
Did we meet Mike at one of our bars one time?
You guys met him
did.
once. I had a beer with him and his wife once at one of our Michelob Ultra Bucks watch parties last year. Yeah, Mike's all over the place.
Absolutely lovely to meet Mike then and have him join us today. Mike, how are you feeling? Number one. Number two, who would you like to be your question asker for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
Whoever wants to do it, you can do it, Brad, or whoever's going to do it. I'm doing okay. Hopefully I'll do okay, but we'll see how quickly I can answer here.
Mike, it's completely dealer's choice. So you tell us the name, and we'll roll with it.
Hey, you go ahead, Brad. You can do it.
All right, Mike and Franklin.
Well, Brad was excited.
He knows. That's right. It's
Brad
good
really wanted to go.
It feels good to be chosen. I just wanted Mike to give me that
didn't know what my
validation.
options were.
I was fishing for it.
Hold on a minute. He said he didn't know what his options were, so now you got to tell him his options.
His options are me, Kyle Wallace, and Alex Strofe.
Oh, I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You guys pick. It doesn't matter.
Brad,
Mike's just a good guy. I'll take it. Guys, I'll take it.
I like
I'll take
taking
it.
a little time to
Technically, you
relax.
did pick me, and I feel good about it. So, any questions on how to play, Mike?
No, I think I know how to play. We'll see how I do.
Awesome. Okay, let's get it going in 3, 2, 1. Who sang the hit song Uptown Funk?
Pass.
Which NFL team's mascot is named Blitz?
Let's say it again. What?
Which NFL team's mascot is named Blitz?
Pass.
What is the most popular ice cream flavor in America?
Chocolate.
Who is the most recent MVP in the NBA to never win an NBA championship?
Pass.
Which movie features the line, "You can't handle the truth"?
Few Good Men.
What is the capital of California?
San Antonio. No, that's not right. Pass on that one.
What is the original name of Facebook?
I have no idea.
What type of fish is traditionally used in fish and chips?
Cod.
Who has hit the most postseason home runs in MLB history?
The Big Dumper.
Who has scored the most goals in NHL history?
You just had. This is tough.
Yeah, those are some tough questions. The maestro was in his bag. Ooh. We got a one-spot trophy?
The one.
The one spot.
Ben's going to struggle with these, and I don't know how far he got down in the questions.
They don't get a lot easier.
What was the theme this week?
Oh, there really wasn't a theme. I just started. I got a little inspiration on some sports questions. Had a couple capital questions.
Blitz, is that the Steelers? Like, what is that? How are we supposed to?
We're going to find out.
Is that it?
Well, I'll wait to reveal.
These aren't
because people like playing along. So
these aren't.
I think the problem is I think he's going to get Uptown Funk. I think he's going to get ice cream.
He's not going to get
ice cream flavor.
I mean,
but we'll see. They don't.
I mean, you only get 2 choices for the ice cream flavor. Right?
I will say, as you go on down, maybe one question, but
Hey, Ben.
Hey, Ben.
Oh, you guys got a pep in your step. He must have done good.
I'm always.
Well, you do have, I believe this is considered the king of the royal family, Mike and Franklin.
Oh, wow. Are you smarter than Ben Brust?
Oh, yeah, screen.
Sorry,
screen.
I didn't. Hand up.
Okay, but I'm looking at it. I don't believe there's any correct answers on there.
But there's some.
There is a question.
But I didn't see anything.
Okay.
Hand to God.
Okay. I believe you.
When last time you been to church? Your wedding?
No, after that.
Oh, wow.
Good for you.
Look at
Good
you.
for you.
Finding the Lord.
He just lied to us, but
No.
that's okay.
Not true.
Good for you.
Ben, one more time. Was it for another wedding?
No.
Okay, good for you.
No, I didn't have to go to the next wedding. It's great.
What? Wait, what?
Now that we're married, I'm trying to do the thing where it's like, all right, we don't need to go to every wedding together, right? Like the ones that make sense. Like we're going to one in November, but like the October one.
Oh, wow.
Do
You
I
didn't
have
go
to
to a wedding
go?
with your wife?
Well,
You gotta go
when there's
stag wedding.
12 of them and you got a kid, like it's just like you got to pick and choose,
Wait,
man.
now that you're married.
Yes.
He tricked her.
They're more of a
you need representation.
A unit to represent.
Yes. Just one's got to represent.
But prior to the marriage, despite the fact you were getting married.
I was starting to plant the seeds of like, did we really have to both go, sort of thing. And I did good.
I'm fascinated by this.
I can see that, but it's time for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
It is Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? 15 questions in 90 seconds. Get as many answers correct as you can. You're allowed to say pass. We'll come back through if you get through the rest. If Mike and Franklin beats you, he's going to win an ESPN Wisconsin prize package. Any questions, Ben?
Let's do this.
Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Who sang the hit song Uptown Funk?
Bruno Mars.
Which NFL team's mascot is named Blitz?
The Falcons.
What is the most popular ice cream flavor in America?
Vanilla.
Who is the most recent NBA MVP to never win an NBA championship?
Luka.
Which movie features the line, "You can't handle the truth"?
Oh, man, that's Tom Cruise. A Few Good Men.
What is the capital of California?
Sacramento?
What was the original name of Facebook?
The Social Network.
What type of fish is traditionally used in fish and chips?
Cod.
Who has hit the most postseason home runs in MLB history?
Barry Bonds.
Who has scored the most goals in NHL history?
Wayne Gretzky.
3 branches of government are executive, judicial, and what?
Legislative.
What animal is the symbol of the World Wildlife Fund?
An elephant?
Which NBA team's mascot is, quote, Stuff the Magic Dragon?
The Pelicans?
Who sang the 2019 hit song Old Town Road?
What year?
2019 hit song Old Town Road. Who's
Gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. We're gonna ride till I can't no more. It's like Nas.
Okay.
It's not Nas because he's dead.
No, he's not.
Nas is dead?
No,
No,
Nas
he's
ain't
not
no
dead.
damn
Nas
dead.
isn't
That's
dead.
crazy.
I was gonna say, what?
Why are you killing off Nas?
Killed Nas.
Why would you say
Why
that?
is it? I don't know who Nas is,
Lil Nas
actually.
X,
Nas
you
the
thinking
rapper.
of, but
Nas the rapper. Little Nas X is the answer.
You don't know who
It didn't
Nas the
matter.
rapper is?
Yeah,
No.
you cooked.
Yeah!
Yeah, you cooked.
2 for freaking 2 in a row.
Yeah,
I don't know why
good.
you're all mad.
Who said we were mad?
I see your faces. You guys are just whiny little babies.
Mike got one right. We knew you won when you walked in the room.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
Damn, Mike.
I was in shock of what you.
I've now ran it up twice when I didn't need to.
That's a
You
6
did.
spot. That was well done.
You're hitting a stride. And I thought those questions
Damn, I thought
were
I had
easy.
more.
Well, let's go through them. Who sang the hit song Uptown Funk? Bruno Mars is correct.
Good for you. I was surprised you got that.
NFL team's mascot named Blitz. Seattle Seahawks. Tough one. Tough
Didn't
one
know
there.
that.
Most pop.
What do you?
That was crazy.
Nas ain't no damn
Why did you
dead.
say that?
Yeah,
Nas,
why did you say
think he was
that?
dead?
I thought I don't know.
You got it
I
mixed up with
knew he
Tupac?
wasn't dead. No, I wasn't.
Got all the
thinking
black
Tupac.
rappers mixed up, huh?
Of course he did. String bean. Next.
Most popular ice cream flavor in America is vanilla. The most recent NBA MVP to never win an NBA championship
You
is
want to try this one again? Because Luca's never won an MVP.
Yeah, I realized that
Yeah.
after I said it. Most recent NBA MVP to not win a championship.
Yes.
To never win it. I guess it doesn't really matter, but he didn't win it that year. nor-
Joel?
Nice.
Ding, ding, ding. What movie features the line, "You can't handle the truth"? A Few Good Men. Very good.
Good for you. I
Very
didn't
good.
know.
California, Sacramento.
I gotta be honest, I don't think I would have gotten this one. Did you put me on the spot?
Sacramento.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't Los Angeles.
That's a state I always screw up.
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Knowledge?
Oh,
Well,
look
I
at
might-
Ben saying
I might have said like
knowledge.
Fresno. I knew it was
Fresno.
not a major city.
I knew it was in L.A.
Well, I mean,
It's not
Sacramento.
San
It's
Diego.
not San
it's not
Francisco.
Man.
Oh, okay. Now, Sacramento's a pretty big place.
Yeah.
Well, they got a lot
They-
of big cities out
Yeah, San Bernardino's like massive.
Huge. Yeah, huge.
Yeah.
I don't even. San Bernardino. What?
It's
Dino.
just south of LA.
Original name of Facebook. I thought Social Network was a good guess.
It's the name of the movie.
The Facebook.
Oh!
Little tricky, but also true.
Thanks,
Fish
Brad.
used
I was going to say the book face, and I was like, don't say that.
book face. Traditional fish and fish and chips is cod. Very good as well.
Port Washington Fish Days taught
So
me
he
that.
got. So Mike got two then. He
No.
said cod as
Oh,
well.
I'm
Oh, he
sorry. He
did.
had a two-spot. You're right.
This is interesting. The amount of home runs this guy's hit in the postseason is incredible. Most postseason home runs in MLB history. Manny Ramirez. Any guess as to how many?
21.
32?
29.
Damn.
29 home runs in the
He
postseason.
went crazy.
Shohei might hit that many this year.
Not true, but I see what you're saying.
Alex Ovechkin has the most goals in NHL history. He just broke
Yeah.
Gretzky's record, so good guess. 3 branches of government: executive, judicial, legislative. Correct. Animal is the symbol of the World Wildlife Fund. Is a panda.
Yeah,
panda.
yeah, sure is.
This is a wild mascot name. NBA team's mascot is
Stuff.
Is it the Magic?
It's Magic. Snuff the Magic Dragon.
Hey!
Stuff the Magic Dragon, and also you called him quote Stuff the Magic Dragon.
Quote. It's in quotes.
Oh, ChatGPT, huh?
Yeah, well,
No.
it's kind of like
I wrote it. No,
I
wrote
will say
all
that's
these
sort of like Ron Burgundy asked.
Do you
with the
get
teleprompter.
Stuff the Magic Dragon?
Yeah, because like use like a slam dunk.
But
But Stuff the Magic Dragon is
It's
partaking in.
the
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there we go.
Okay.
That's why I said it's wild.
He really thought you were just a noob.
Yeah.
I mean, he is.
Wait,
I mean, yeah, but I'm cultured.
Let's not stay on that one. Let's keep moving on.
It's a great song though.
And we've already said Old
wait,
Town Road.
isn't there a magician named Puff the Magic Dragon?
No, there's a song that we sung in elementary school.
Elementary
Dragon
school.
lives by
Dude.
the sea.
Yeah, see?
Something
from
in the
By
autumn mist.
sea.
Meet the Parents, anybody?
Yeah.
Ah,
Meet the Parents, too.
yeah. Oh man, that circle.
The
Circle of
Circle of
Trust.
Trust.
Love that movie.
You are outside the circle of trust. With a note. He leaves in the note with a circle and a dot on it.
Oh, it's so
good. Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust is brought to you by Lakeland University, Wisconsin's leader in flexible, personalized education. Whether you're just starting college, finishing your degree, or balancing work and family, Lakeland lets you earn your degree your way. Lakeland University, experience it your way. I'm feeling good. 2 in a row?
Cool.
2 in a row? I love when you guys are not laughing, not having fun. Ha ha ha, Ben lost, he stinks. Not today. More next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
800-990-3776. Say that again.
What a radio pro.
He's so.
Say that again. Nobody said a word.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Broken out vehicle on 794 southbound right about at Oklahoma Avenue. This isn't where it's a freeway. It's more of a city boulevard. So just be careful with that. The right lane is blocked on the southbound side with this broken down vehicle. Westbound 94, you're slowing down from 17th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. Northbound 41, backing up from Mayfair Road up past Burleigh. And then southbound is backing up from the county line to Good Hope and then from Appleton Avenue down past Hampton. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Partly cloudy skies, breezy with a low of 46. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and breezy. A slight chance for rain to the west, a high of 53. Weather is brought to you by Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more. Easy and affordable apparel personalization with no minimums and fast turnaround. For all your printing needs, bigfrog.com/Mequon. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Stay up to date on the green and gold all season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee. All day, every day. The Carbless talk and text line is open for you.
First off, there is not one team that's on the fringe that scares me.
800-990-3776. The Carbless talk and text line. This is more.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have, or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
Home buyers are raving about their experiences with the Citizens Bank mortgage team.
Aaron helped me get pre-approved really fast, like before the open house even started.
I called Devin so many times with questions, and he always answered.
It's more than a mortgage. It's your future. And at Citizens Bank, we make it personal. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/mortgage. Citizens Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS 746419.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey, it's Brad Nortman, and when it comes to my home, I want a team that I can trust, and that's Lifetime Home Services. From cleaner air and radon safety to custom closets and electrical work, they do it all under one roof. What I'm most excited about right now is their epoxy floors. They make your garage clean, durable, and organized with shelving and storage to get everything off the floor. For over 30 years, families have trusted Lifetime Home Services to make their homes safer and better looking. Trusted solution, lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
Hey, it's your friend John McGivern. In a world full of chaos, I'm grateful for a health plan that has my back. Network Health is so reliable and trustworthy, they always put me and over 126,000 members first. It's just what they do and what they've always done for over 41 years. Call 833-7-NETWORK today. HMO and POS plans underwritten by Network Health Plan. Compensation has been provided for using this endorsement of Network Health.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch.
Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin.
Don't believe me, just watch.
I'm sure we'll get back to if Jordan Love is just great or elite, because Kyle's saying he's elite, and we'll want to be hearing from you on that.
All caps, baby.
Do your chant again.
ELITE, elite.
Elite-ite.
Elite-ite?
Well, because you can't
Elite-ite.
ELITE, elite. That doesn't sound good.
ELITE, ELITE, elite.
Oh. ELITE, elite. Okay. Because I was doing it to a different beat.
I know you were. I was just trying to help you out.
Okay.
All right, everybody together now.
No.
1, 2, 3.
ELITE, ELITE, elite.
Oh, I messed it up. Y'all got it. Look at y'all with rhythm.
The white guys got the rhythm.
It was a little off rhythm, so that's why I struggled.
Oh, yeah. That's why I couldn't do it.
Couldn't get in our rhythm.
It's just the claps. You know, it wasn't on claps.
Okay. All right.
See?
He clapped too many times, by the way.
No, it was ELITE, elite.
My brain can't function off
Wow.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman, Strove's running the show. UKBN Nation at 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. It's always good to hear from the source, right? You know, the guy who's in charge, the guy who's running things over the University of Wisconsin-Madison's football program. That would be Luke Fickell. Luke Fickell on the Luke Fickell Show, courtesy of the Badger Radio Network. I just want you to listen for yourself.
You got to have guys when they walk in the door and know what it's all about and what it means and what rivalries are like. And that's where it starts. And then the guys like a Mason Posa that aren't from here and maybe didn't grow up and even in the Big Ten country, that once they get here, they recognize how powerful and how strong it is. And then they have the same feeling. But it's got to start with guys from within as much as anything. And so Sean West is a guy that, like I said, is obviously lived it and wanted to be a part of this as a walk-on guy that now has gotten his opportunity and, you know, is going to continue to get those opportunities. A guy like Matt Young, who, you know, to be honest with you, I mean, there's a guy that has tears in his eyes every time he takes the field here. And it shows you some of those things, no matter what the situation is, that those are the guys that still help us to battle through some of these tougher times. And we can't find enough of those guys. The more that we can find like those guys that, you know, that when they do get here, whether they have to earn it, they have to work for it, they have to develop for it, that have the opportunity to help us on the field. That's where the core and the crux of this thing has got to continue to grow.
Okay, let me just say this. If I was listening to that after year one, I would say, all right, halfway through year three with this record, I'm supposed to listen to that and be like, yep, let's give this guy more time after he failed to figure this out and now wants to go about this in a way where it sounds really good. But let's not act like you're not getting paid $8 million a year to make sure this program is great. Just because you recognize something needs to change doesn't mean you can't be held accountable for how you got to this point. He basically is making me even more mad that Tim Brando and Luke Fickell are discussing this, and Brando's holding the water for Fickell on the broadcast for Fox Sports, and now he's regurgitating everything that we've heard from Brad Nortman on this show, from Barry Alvarez, from Derek Engler, from anybody who has a pulse about this football program.
Yeah, you know, it's remarkable. He's saying all the right things, but it's way too late, as you're saying, Ben. Like, where is all of this building into the fabric starting in year one so that by the time year three comes around, it's actually you're showing the fruit of it? And I just wondered to myself, listen, with all due respect to punters, and I'm a homegrown punter myself, if that's the first, and Sean West is a great punter, right? I love him. But if the punter is the first guy you're pointing to as being like, oh, he's a homegrown guy, he loves playing for the team, that shows me that you haven't done enough, because a good punter helps a team for sure, but he's not changing the fabric of a university and a program. Come on now. That proves to me that he hasn't been banging the sand, doing what needs to be done in order to do exactly what his words are saying. And the thing is, this is only coming to light because of the uproar, right? Because guys like me and countless other people out there are bringing this to light. If this never came to light, would he ever acknowledge this? Maybe, but maybe not. So he knows now. Will he have a chance to actually follow through with this? Who knows? But man, oh man, it's hard to. He's saying all the right things. I just want that to be followed through with actual action.
Yeah. He lost me when he said Sean West. Because listen, again, no disrespect. I know. I mean, Sean West looked great with the fake punt, but the fact that he says and he was a walk-on. So to be correct, the name that comes to mind, as you said, Brad, was a punter. But then on top of that, it was a walk-on punter. So you couldn't think of a scholarship player that you recruited hard to come to the state of Wisconsin that you can talk about that starting and making an impact on this team. This is what we're doing. So once he heard Sean West, all I can think in my head is, did this man just say a punter and then he just said he was a walk-on and this is it? This is the start. You have failed, and you have failed miserably. I'm sorry. There's no coming back from this. Sometimes things just don't work out. So I think it's okay for us to say, hey, thanks, but no thanks. I think it's time to move on at the end of the season. The results aren't there on the football field. In recruiting in the state of Wisconsin, they aren't there as well. He's losing relationships with the coaches across the state of Wisconsin. Guys are leaving the state of Wisconsin. So, I mean, what are we doing here? At the end of the year, I respect Luke Fickell, and I hope at the end of the season he has a conversation that says, listen, well, it's probably best that we divorce. You can pay me. Maybe pay me $15 million. You ain't got to be $25. But I think
right.
He's going to take every dollar.
Sure, whatever it is. But he should leave out gracefully because I don't think this football team's winning another game. And this is just.
Chris chimes in on the Carbless Talking text line. Luke Fickell, on the Luke Fickell Show across the Badger Radio Network, decided to get this to a point where Brad even had to go on punter crime here.
Yeah.
I know.
You had to take on another punter to make an overall point about the program.
I feel no joy in taking down a fellow punter, but if Brett Bielema was on the Brett Bielema show and saying, you know what, we got to keep those in-state guys here, right? They're the fabric of our team.
Nortman,
Brad Nortman. I mean, Brad Nortman's a great example. I'd say, Coach B, don't you put that on me. Go get them O-linemen. Go get some, get some tight ends, get some studs, get some linebackers. Don't mention me as that. A punter simply cannot do that for a program.
No, only
Sean West. I love Sean West, but come on, man.
The punter is a sign of your offense failing.
Yeah, that's true.
Hell, he knows a lot about the punters, I guess. That's why he probably on his mind. The punter had the most electrifying play we've seen in months.
Hey, shout out to T.Y. Hilton's son.
Shout out to T.Y. Hilton's son, because I'm telling y'all, that boy, Hunter Simmons just said, yeah. And T.Y. Hilton's son came down. Shout out to him.
You know who's always got a plan to make your house better? That's Gina Della from Pella.
Oh, she's got a plan, and she delivers. Words meet action when it comes to Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. And you'll be happy that you give her and her team a call at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin because you're feeling what I'm feeling out there. It's crisp morning air, a little cooler at night. Soon it's going to be cold all day long. And you're going to want to have energy-efficient windows and doors to make sure that your house is fortified and increased in home value. And Pella Windows and Doors is the go-to location in order to make that happen. They have incredible amount of durability. Not only that, aesthetic pleasing views. It's a transformation from inside and out with Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. And right now is the perfect time to take advantage of this offer they're offering right now. 0% interest for up to 60 months. You get those new energy-efficient Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin to give your home value increase and energy savings, all with 0% interest for up to 60 months. That's into the 2030s. That's how long that is. So do yourself a favor. Visit the Experience Center in Brookfield. Go online to PellaWI.com and allow yourself to get that free consultation to see how Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin can upgrade you and your home with Pella Windows and Doors.
Is Goody going to cement 2025 with a bang heading into the trade deadline? The boys will tell you what they think they should cook up next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Do you think?
Nope.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 43, backing up from Capitol Drive down to Locust, so heads up with that. A little bit more of a delay right through the Marquette. Westbound 94, you are seeing delays from about 27th Street through to Mitchell Boulevard. Eastbound's just a little bit tight right through the Stadium interchange. And then on southbound 41, the bigger delay is going to be right from the county line to Good Hope Road, and then back on the brakes from Appleton Avenue all the way down past Hampton. And checking the TMJ4 Storking forecast tonight, partly cloudy and breezy, a low of 46. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and breezy, slight chance of rain to the west, a high at 53. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your Green and Gold Fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank. Tri-City National Bank offers a full suite of personal and business banking products at more than 25 convenient locations. Open your account today at the community bank that's Milwaukee's best bank. Learn more at tcnb.com.
A season debut to remember for Packers wide receiver Christian Watson, seeing his first game action Sunday since tearing his ACL towards the end of last regular season. 4 catches, 85 yards for the fourth-year wide receiver in his return. Head coach Matt LaFleur on what Watson brings to the offense.
Just the size, the speed, and I've talked about it many times, just his versatility. So I think that definitely showed true.
Watson looks to keep it going this weekend as the team returns home to Lambeau Field Sunday to play host to the Carolina Panthers.
This has been your Green and Gold Fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Tri-City National Bank, your hometown bank.
Little by little, some banks are pecking away at your balance with fees on their checking. You need an account with no monthly fee. Make the switch to Tri-City. Tri-City National Bank. Member FDIC.
So many of our youth carry unimaginable burdens. Anger, depression, even thoughts of suicide. At Rawhide Youth Services, we recognize their pain. We help them find hope and healing. For those that need a second chance at life, we refuse to give up on them. Please be a part of our life-saving work. When you donate your used vehicle to Rawhide, you're helping change the lives of countless youth in our communities. Donate today and get a $100 Quick Trip gift card. Learn more at rawhide.org/donate.
Goldsmiths are essential to running a jewelry store, but they're extremely hard to find.
Goldsmiths can repair jewelry, set diamonds, resize rings, and create beautiful, one-of-a-kind pieces of custom jewelry.
Most jewelry stores do not have an in-house goldsmith.
But Kessler's has 18 wonderful goldsmiths working in our 9 Kessler stores.
The average Kessler's goldsmith has more than 15 years of full-time experience.
And that's not counting all the apprentice goldsmiths and jewelry designers.
Our goldsmiths repair a lot of jewelry that we did not sell.
Bring us your broken jewelry and we'll bring it back to life.
When you see a woman with an extremely attractive, very distinctive engagement ring,
you can safely assume that it's a custom-designed, one-of-a-kind ring made by the goldsmiths at Kessler's.
When your relationship is special, you need a special engagement ring.
If you want something that's breathtakingly one of a kind,
come to Kessler's.
For the location of the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Hurt by a truck? Call Gruberg offices. One call, that's all.
I feel so stuck.
The Veterans Crisis Line is here for you. Dial 988, then press 1 to call.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Players make impact. There's no doubt. I mean, that's what you win and lose games because players, right? I mean, these are the guys that do it. So certainly players make impact. I am not a huge believer that one player. You're never one player away, right? It's just I never believe that. But good players make impacts, and so anytime there's players of that caliber that you can acquire, you're trying to.
Well, Goody says you're never just one player away. Brad Nortman, Kyle Wallace, and Ben Brust. Alex Strofe is running the show. 800-990-3776. If they were one player away, it would be what position?
Cornerback. I mean, is that a real question written down?
No, it's a rhetorical one that I wanted you guys to answer.
That is a good use of rhetorical. That's very
good. Let's not celebrate every word victory.
No, I mean, that's a good use of it after we gave our response.
I think, as we all know, there's a lot of confidence in the linebacking position. There's a lot of confidence with Micah Parsons and what he can do on the defensive line. Having Devontae Wyatt back, I think, was very helpful. The safeties are very solid. Javon Bullard's in the slot. But on the outside, Nate Hobbs was no good that he got benched. Carrington Valentine is a great competitor, but he's not like a number one type star guy. But I love the way he plays football. And Keyshawn Nixon, outside of those 5 pass breakups in one game, has had his moments. Now, we can look at the offensive line. They made a huge investment. They signed Josh Jacobs. Jordan Love's their quarterback. They got a plethora of wide receivers and 3 tight ends, 2 of which were drafted. You look at that cornerback position, one that everyone looked at might be a spot that they would try and go in the draft this year. Didn't do anything particularly early because I think they were happy with what they did in signing Nate Hobbs. But as it stands right now, that is a position that makes you a little nervous because you can't rely on that pass rush 24/7 to get home. Can they get home? Absolutely. But when they don't and you're stuck on the outside, even if you're in zone, we saw what the Cowboys were able to do. George Pickens and others of the like. Obviously, Jamar Chase against Carrington Valentine. Carrington Valentine got a stop. Grittied in front of him, and then Jamar Chase makes an unbelievable play. So if you could grant one wish for the trade deadline, would it be doing the thing that we are all rhetorically hoping that he does when he says they're never one player away?
It absolutely is. I mean, this Green Bay Packer team is one good cornerback away from being truly elite. I mean, when you watch this team perform over the last 7 games, right? They're 5-1 and 1, 7 games. The two things you'd look at is say, well, maybe the run game needs to get better, but it feels like they got everybody in the room, right? They got a solid O-line. They just need to put it together. And Josh Jacobs is amazing. So that I feel like will come. But we have seen enough times where we've seen inconsistency from the secondary, and Aaron Rodgers started to expose sort of the areas of the secondary that can be picked on and can be exposed. I think that the Nate Hobbs experiment has not gone well at all. He's been benched, so I don't really trust him in those big moments. Carrington Valentine has showed that he's a gamer. He is a good cornerback on the outside, and Keyshawn Nixon, he deserves playing time, and he is good out there, but I think it's incomplete is how I feel about it. If I had Carrington Valentine, if I had Keyshawn Nixon, and one other good to very good cornerback, I would feel great about this team against any given opponent. So I think if Goody wants to really seal the deal on an A-plus GM job, which he has done, right? He's drafted pretty well over the last couple of years. The Jordan Love experiment has worked out, and trading for Micah Parsons has been nothing short of a home run. If he wants to truly make this team elite, make 2025 a Super Bowl year, and put a cherry on top of a masterful GM job, he needs to trade for a cornerback before the deadline. And just real quick for some perspective on, well, what's that going to cost us? What's that going to cost the Green Bay Packers? One trade for a cornerback has already occurred. The Los Angeles Rams have traded for a guy named Roger McCreary. ESPN put out a list of top 25 free agents that are likely or possibly could get traded before the deadline. McCreary was 14th. He was the third cornerback. There's a cornerback on that's 4, Reek Woolen, and 9, Alante Taylor. The Rams gave up a fifth round draft pick, and they received McCreary and a 6th round draft pick. It's basically a pick swap and McCreary. Long story short, when you trade for a guy in the middle of the season like this, it's cheap. It's inexpensive. Even to get Reek Woolen, who's a very good young cornerback from Seattle, maybe it'll cost you a 5th rounder, maybe a 5th, and you give up a 7th. This is very low level of investment. I get that Goody loves his draft picks, but it's low level of investment for shoring up truly the one area that I feel like is incomplete in a landscape in the NFL, where I look and say, there's a great team. The Packers could and should be that great team, but all it takes is one player, and you can be had before the trade deadline.
Yeah, for me, when I look at it, obviously the position is corner. We've seen the cornerback play. It just has not been good enough, right? And the goal of the Green Bay Packers is to win the championship. And some people might say, oh, you're being greedy by, he already got Micah Parsons. You can't keep taking swings. Yes, you can and you shall.
The Rams always take
because they understand it's about winning a championship and putting yourself in a position to win a championship. And the cornerback position is clearly a weakness. We knew going into the season, after we got Micah Parsons, we knew there was one more glaring hole in that defense, and that hole has shown its ugly head. Yes, Keyshawn had a couple good games inside of there, but what we know is that he's playing out of position, right? He's playing out of position. Nate Hobbs is playing so much out of position, the fact that they had to actually bench Nate Hobbs. He's better in the slot. Keyshawn's serviceable at corner on the outside, but his best position will probably be on the inside. So the Green Bay Packers need to do a better job of putting guys in the best position to be successful. Right now, when I look at that cornerback position, we have one legitimate outside corner. And this is no knock at the other guys on the roster, but it's simply that you guys are better inside than you are outside. We would be better served if Nate Hobbs and Keyshawn Nixon were playing in the slot than playing on the outside. We need to find somebody who could play on the outside more consistently, and then think how much elevated this team would be if Keyshawn was on the inside or Nate Hobbs on the inside with Javon Bullard. Javon Bullard is very good at tackling, very good at the line of scrimmage. Coverage can be better. So you mean to tell me if we can put in a Nixon or we can put in a Hobbs when we need to put 4 defensive backs out there or something like that? Yeah, I take that dime package, put in Keyshawn, put in Nate Hobbs to cover guys in the slot, and then you bring in another guy on the outside. That makes this defense that much better, and it gets us that closer to championship. Keyshawn Nixon and Nate Hobbs, they could be part of a championship defense, but on the inside.
For more context here, to go a little further on what the Rams did, when Sean McVay was asked about it, saying McCreary adds depth at a position group for Los Angeles, and the cornerback versatility made him an ideal addition. So again, you're talking about versatility in guys that, Keyshawn has played outside. Nate Hobbs did play outside, but primarily in the slot before he was a Green Bay Packer. So it just, again, having more pieces to the puzzle to try and figure out who can be out there consistently to make sure that you have the best roster possible if you truly believe that this team can win a Super Bowl. And the cost is not as steep as one would think, as Brad went through the terms of what the Rams just did for the third best free agent available next year that was potentially someone who would be traded for.
And real quick, this falls perfectly into Goody's lap because mid-season trades, you don't want to trade like an O-lineman, right? Because you have to learn the playbook, rhythm with the other four guys. It's a hard plug and play. A cornerback, it's a great plug and play. It's usually just, simple defensive calls. You're playing man or you're playing zone. So that's why something like a D lineman or a cornerback are really good trades at the deadline because they can plug and play and there's really no big drop off because of a new playbook or anything like that.
800-990-3776. Carter chimes in on the Carbless Talking text line. Nixon is good, but can't keep up unless he's got his hands on someone. I retract my statement on him being cornerback one. We need another body. I know that Strofe, you brought something to our attention. Obviously, Jair was a healthy scratch. No, thank you.
Again.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
I tend to agree.
Brad John from Milwaukee over the last 3 weeks has been texting about, does Brad still want Jair Alexander? Because you did make a strong claim for re-signing him. It's okay.
I did. I'll take this moment.
I meant to bring this up because I was like, I have a feeling Brad's going to be like, yeah, John, it's okay. Like, I was wrong.
I was, John. I was wrong. If Jair is a healthy scratch on a bad defense,
I
don't want him near Green Bay. And I
They're
do
good
think,
enough against the Bears because Caleb Williams stinks.
You can put up with his antics when he's great, but clearly his ability to play great football has diminished way beyond even what I thought was possible. So no. I don't want any Jair Alexander.
I also was just loving see it come in on the Carbless Talking text line like repeatedly when we weren't even talking about it.
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
Man, KBN Nation keeps receipts, huh?
Receipts are there.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
I mean, I'm shocked. I believe what his daddy said. Obviously, the knee ain't healthy because ain't no way you have that big of a fall off. So clearly that knee ain't healthy. So the Green Bay Packers, once again, get rid of guys before it's too late.
We're wearing all this athletic gear.
Are you hot?
My neck is really like, you know what? Like,
your neck is the only thing that has real layers.
You know, your neck gets hot. I hate, and then when I'm wearing the headphones, my ear gets really hot, and then I get really agitated. So I might be getting agitated at some point here. But some of this gear is some of the stuff that I've worn to the Princeton Club to get my better tomorrow. Have a strong body, a strong mind, and help provide a strong community. Because there's always initiatives going on at the Princeton Club in the Madison locations or New Berlin and Milwaukee where you can help the community. Take the simple step. No goal is small. Just get started today at the Princeton Club. Open 24/7, personal training, best equipment, clean health clubs, sauna, steam room, basketball courts. Like a lot of these places, you can go check them out, get a tour. You're going to fall in love. Join with that membership, and you're going to get free childcare as well. It's a no-brainer. Join the Princeton Club for a better tomorrow. We wrap up the ESPN Wisconsin portion of the show and head into the 414 hour at 4 here on Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
Well, the dance floor specifically. I'm still sore, man. I dance my booty off.
Well, you don't have muscles.
You don't have a booty, so I don't know how you dance that. You ask your back off. Your back.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The wait is over. Badger Hoops tips off this month. With new faces on the roster and highly anticipated conference battles ahead, the drive for excellence never changes. From buzzer beaters to Big Ten showdowns, Wisconsin men's basketball delivers the moments you live for at the Kohl Center. Purchase your single game tickets by visiting uwbadgers.com or by calling 1-800-GO-BADGERS. That's uwbadgers.com or 1-800-GO-BADGERS.
Your neighbors are talking. Did you see their siding? Yikes. That drafty window? It's basically air conditioning. From nature. Don't be the scary house on the block this fall. Call Exterior Pros and Baths and get $3,000 off your roofing, siding, windows, or bath project. No tricks, just treats. That's 262-800-4274 or click your way to extpros.com. Fall in love with your home again. Trust the pros.
Any coach will tell you, games are won in the preparation. The same's true in cybersecurity. Trend Micro helps businesses move from reactive to proactive with cyber risk exposure management. That means real-time visibility into your risks across cloud, email, endpoints, and networks. For over 35 years, enterprises worldwide have trusted Trend Micro to prepare, protect, and perform. Don't wait for the next threat to blow the whistle. Get secure now at trendmicro.com, because the best defense is being ready before the game even starts.
Hey sports fans, looking to level up your next private event? V Private Bar Services is your game changer. Move beyond the ordinary. V Private Bar Services crafts custom cocktails tailored to your brand and your guests' taste. Imagine a bar experience that's as unique as your business. Our expert mixologists will create a memorable experience that your clients and team will rave about. From signature cocktails to full-service bars, we've got you covered. Be the MVP of your next event. Visit vprivatebar.com to book today.
Hey, it's John McGivern here. You know I love Network Health. One of the reasons is that they're local and they understand how important that is. Their exceptional customer service isn't just words on a page. It's what they do. It's what they've always done for over 41 years. Call 833-7-NETWORK today. HMO and POS plans underwritten by Network Health Plan. Compensation has been provided for using this endorsement of Network Health.
I've been to my fair share of green and gold games, and the best way to get there is with AccuTrans Group. At Good Karma Brands and ESPN Milwaukee, we use AccuTrans Group to get our partners to and from Green Bay, and it's always first class. From stadiums to concerts and tailgates, your game day fun starts the moment you step on board. Sit back, relax, and let their professional chauffeurs handle the traffic while you enjoy the ride. AccuTrans Group is Milwaukee's premier ground transportation, available 24/7 with sedans, SUVs, limos, vans, and buses. Book today at AccuTransGroup.com.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At Tony Wendorf and Associates First Weber Group, we do more than close deals. We serve with gratitude and faith-filled purpose. We've sold over $300 million in real estate since 2020, one of the top-ranked real estate teams in Wisconsin, and we're just getting started. What sets us apart? We care. Even if we're not your agent, we'll still help. That's the kind of stewardship the community deserves. If you're buying or selling across southeastern Wisconsin, let us earn your trust. I'm Tony Wendorf, and I want to create your red carpet experience. Contact us at wendorfteam.firstweber.com.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
What song is this?
Kyle, you know it?
No.
Respect This Hustle by T.I.
Oh.
Hey, what's a BBL?
Are you kidding me?
No. I'm scrolling through Twitter.
Yeah, give us the context, please.
Yes.
Coach Prime
Okay, hang on.
Quick
timeout.
Let him go.
Quick timeout. Kyle, Brust, and Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. Stroh's running the show. I'm going to toss it over to Brad Nortman now to just go.
I just need a little bit of translation here.
Sure.
I'm rolling through. Coach Prime says, quote, "You can get a BBL. You come in here flat as I don't know what, and leave thick as a Snicker."
Hey,
I'm just trying.
Great quote.
I'm trying to figure out.
So context clues.
Yeah, and he's talking about coaches getting fired and impatient.
You know what thicker than a Snicker means?
I do know thicker than a Snicker.
We talked about that. We talked about that.
So that is usually a compliment.
Yes.
For somebody that is rather curvy.
Yes.
You know, Stroh is what Coach Prime talking about, coming in as flat as I don't know what.
Flat as I don't know what. So in that
I
context,
can follow the flatness and the thickness.
So what do you think a BBL would do to somebody?
A BBL.
Oh my gosh, Brad, you've never heard of a BBL?
I've never heard of BBL.
You know, what do you do? You know, like this is hard.
What
There's
a BBL would do to somebody?
There's elementary kids running around talking about BBL. BBL
is it a noun?
Hold on,
I don't
first
know
off,
about
I don't
that.
know about that. That's
Elementary
concerning.
school kids?
I promise you, there are kids who are running around.
You should just say every high schooler, every college student,
Right.
and
That would make me feel a little bit
75%
less
of the world's
uncomfortable.
population probably know what a BBL is at this
So it's a
point.
noun.
World's strong.
It's a noun.
a person, place, or thing. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
It's a thing, yeah.
Because you can get
It's
a
an
BBL.
it's an action.
You get it. Yes, you can get a BBL. Yes, one would receive a BBL.
So it's a noun that you receive.
Jeez, you calling it a
You get
noun.
a BBL.
It's a procedure.
He's calling it a
A
noun.
procedure.
It's a procedure.
Bro, like I am
Like
just,
a
Yeah.
yeah.
Keep going.
booty lift.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a Brazilian butt lift.
A Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah, make 'em
That's
take it in
BBL.
That's BBL.
How many times have you seen BBL before this and not known what it meant?
I have never seen BBL together.
Bro,
Never.
I just don't
I've
know.
seen BBQ.
Yeah,
Barbecue. I've seen other things like that. I've never seen BBL. So I was like, I almost thought it was like a basketball comment, like b-ball. That's what I thought. Oh, we're playing basketball. What's happening here? I've never seen BBL. I was like, that's a weird way to like say basketball.
I'm astounded. Do you think your wife knows what a BBL is? Do you think like she'd be like, Brad?
Text her. Do you know what a BBL is?
I hope she says Bradley.
Yeah, come on, Brad.
I'm just
Lexi, comma, do you know what a BBL is? Question mark.
You put punctuation on your voice text like that?
I didn't even know.
Yeah, you got to.
Oh, I do too. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't. If it tells me to do it, then I do it. You're just having a simple conversation.
How fast of a responder is she?
Well,
She has babies.
she's got her hands
going on.
full.
at the
Here's the
Nortman
other
State.
thing. I hope she doesn't think you're insinuating something.
Yeah, I hope
yeah.
she
No,
does.
yeah,
You should have added.
no.
No. I like the no context.
Yeah. I would bet she doesn't know what it is.
I would bet she does.
So what?
I would also bet she does.
So when it comes
She used to model. Like she has to be on Instagram pages that like have some things that naturally it comes up.
your
guess.
algorithm is different than mine.
What is your
left
algorithm?
To right, left to right.
Stocks, healthy eating.
Yeah. Parenting,
This
BBL.
This is wild. You act like you're 80.
I mean, I don't
Do you
know
still
what these
read the
algorithms-
newspaper?
What? Oh, I used to. It wasn't long ago that I said, I'm just going to go all digital. I used to love getting the paper in your hand.
Oh, I'm with you on
it
this.
open. That's
I'm
a real
with you on
good
this.
feeling.
It's a lot of pages.
Great
to go
smell.
BBL. See, this is why I'm thankful for this job. You guys help inform me.
I just don't know. Like, you know nothing about pop culture.
I have another question
Yes,
on the newspaper thing. Do you have a digital newspaper subscription?
I do.
How often do you utilize that? Because I do too.
Every day.
I do too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you on
What
this.
do you have?
Journal Sentinel.
Oh.
You pay
Wall
for the
Street.
Journal Sentinel?
Yeah,
I do.
I was gonna
Wall
say
Street Journal.
Brad's gonna be something more highbrow.
Wall Street Journal.
Yeah, very highbrow.
You do the puzzle every morning?
I also, I do have a subscription to the New York Times games as well. So I play my crossword every morning. I play
The
Wordle. I play
games.
Wordle every morning. Yeah.
You
It's
do
like the
realize
cartoon
we have
section.
a subscription to Journal Sentinel here to the company.
We do?
We do.
Yes.
Oh, that's huge.
Well, that would save me a couple bucks a year.
And we know you need it.
Yeah, I
That was unnecessary, but fair.
No, but it's true. Very true. I don't know how you survive. I spent a little money this weekend. I said, bro, I don't know how people like Strokes just on a whim just spent $300.
I spend $300.
Summerfest.
Yeah, thank you. How many drinks did you buy at Summerfest every time you went?
Just a couple.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll add up quick.
Yeah.
I probably did spend $300 in its entirety.
Hell no, way
you go, like,
more.
5
Concert tickets.
I don't buy tickets
You
to
don't go to the
Summerfest.
main stage.
I did one time, and that was a $100 ticket. So
Okay,
you
it's
might be
all
right.
adding up even more as we go. Jim, Matt, Molly, and Madison, Damn Sports Show in Beaver Dam. We're next on 94.5 ESPN and YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee.
Well, we've got a bit of a backup with an accident eastbound 94 just beyond Highway F. So that's off on the right shoulder. You want to be careful with that. On the westbound side, kind of right around Highway F, we do have a disabled tanker truck off on the right side. Squad's with that right now. Eastbound 94 also backing up from about 76th Street through the Stadium interchange. Westbound slow from about 25th all the way to Holly Road. Southbound 43, watch for delays from Capitol Drive down to Locust, and then back on the brakes through the Marquette and over the high-rise bridge. Northbound's backing up from Kilbourne all the way up to about, looks like just past North Avenue. And also on the ramp from 43 southbound to westbound 94, looks like the left lane's blocked with a broken down vehicle. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, partly cloudy and breezy, a low of 46. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and breezy, a slight chance for rain to the west, a high of 53. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
At Citizens Bank, we believe banking is more than transactions. It's about being recognized and remembered. It's feeling like you're understood and supported along the way. It's the small stuff that says, we know you. Because when your bank gets you, banking just feels better. Citizens Bank. Bank where you belong. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/belong. Citizens Bank is member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Brittany Miller from Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more. Custom T-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hats, you name it, we can do it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more is family owned and all about celebrating life's big moments. Maybe it's a milestone birthday, a celebration for your child's first goal, or that work fundraising event. We are everyone's printer. No minimum orders, affordable designs, and help straight from me and our team. We're the one-stop shop for all your custom needs. Start your project today at bigfrog.com/Mequon.
Hey, this is Homer. You're listening to the home of Marquette basketball. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN.
He is Kyle Wallace. I'm Ben Brust alongside Bradley Nortman.
What's wrong with T-Lo?
He just popped in. He scared me. Usually he goes to talk to Strofe. Joining us now on a Torilo Tuesday with a fresh cut. Looking powerful.
Yeah, get a little twist too.
Like that.
Curled up the hair. Use the brush.
Any day now, Tori. Andy's not getting the mic on.
Let's have it in.
A nice shirt you got there. Happy Halloween.
Well, it's Halloween time, so you know the Michael Myers.
I
kind of felt like that when the Packers won.
When Jordan Love was stabbing the defense.
Man.
Stabbing the defense.
Throwing the darts.
Why'd you do it with that motion, too?
It's very downward aggressive.
Isn't that what they do?
He was shooting the bullet.
Are you a lefty?
Yeah, I'm a lefty.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
The more you know. Like I said, the international man of mystery, Tori
They
Logan.
say that the left hand thinks with the right side of the brain.
Oh, okay.
Powerful.
Is that what they say?
I don't.
That's what they say.
Okay.
They say-
Is there?
I heard
advantage?
lefties don't live as long as righties.
Wow.
That's what they-
First,
is that-
Strofe killed.
is that- is that a
you
real-
trying to tell
Is that a
story.
real statistic?
I do believe that Ben is honest. I do believe
lefties.
that
You think
lefties find themselves injured, sometimes gravely injured, because most things are made for right-handed people.
Well,
Do you find yourself ever in a position where things feel awkward because you're lefty?
No, I really think that my teacher tried to move my hand back to the right because when I was in kindergarten, they didn't have any left-handed scissors. So she kept giving me the right-handed scissors, so I kept turning them upside down to make it work. And then somebody came in and saw them and was like, no, don't do that. We got some left-handed scissors.
Wait,
All she had to
scissors
do was
have
go to
right
the-
and left hand?
Yeah, they do because it's one bigger and smaller.
So you
top and
clearly
bottom.
haven't held that against her at all.
I
these years.
I just didn't understand that right-handed people are really upset and jealous of left-handed people.
I see some information here that the right-handed world, early theory suggested that left-handers were more prone to accidents because they navigated the world built for right-handed people, which led to higher mortality rate, while lefties may have more minor accidents. Research has shown that this does not impact overall mortality rates.
I think Bradley
Cultural
didn't need-
memory?
Because I'm running to a lot of accidents.
Yeah, but wait a minute. I don't think Bradley
There's a
needed
1991 report that was published.
This guy. Brad said all of this without having to
Here we
Google
go.
it.
Validated again.
The original researchers stood by the work for years despite criticism, but the 1991 report has been debunked.
They was jealous. Yeah.
Before we go into it, Brad, can you ask Tori Lowe what you asked us before the break?
Yeah, I was scrolling through and Coach Prime, Dion, he said something like, you can come in and get a BBL. And I said, what's a BBL?
Oh, wow.
I asked Kyle, just genuineness can be, I said, Kyle, what's a BBL? And then he's like, save it for on air.
It's an implant.
So that's what they helped lead me there.
On the buttocks.
On the buttocks. Can you believe you didn't know what a BBL is?
What?
You made it 36 didn't know what a BBL
I've
is.
never seen.
And that's a good problem to have because
Any text back?
That means the.
Let's see from Lexi. Let me see if it's.
I think that's a good thing
Not
to have
even
because
red,
that means the girls
unfortunately.
he chooses. He's satisfied with the way that they look.
Yeah,
and they're
very satisfied with Lexi.
with the way that they look. Yeah.
BBL, when he married Lexi, BBLs was probably becoming popping because when we were in high school, people weren't thinking about having that thick old thing. Like they weren't worried
It was
about
more
that.
like breast implants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, it didn't have girls in high school didn't have that.
They wasn't
Girls in high school are getting BBLs.
They wasn't doing the buttocks back then. But I think the breast implant idea was going on. But I don't think the buttocks implants was going on.
I'm for the
It's a
BBLs.
dangerous surgery, I believe.
It is very dangerous.
Oh, you believe? Quick research.
I've heard. It's dangerous.
Cardi B had a BBL or has.
That sounds completely on brand.
I heard there was. I don't know if this. I maybe have to Google this.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, and Brad Nortman. Strope's running the show barely. He's actually just talking to another producer.
He is.
Everyone's just having a grand old time.
Who doesn't like talking about BBL? Oh, they stink too?
I heard that there's a rumor that if they're not done right, they stink.
P.U.
Again,
really?
800-990-3776 is the
given the
Carbless
area.
Talk and text line.
Tori's
This
the
is
only one
more.
here who can find out. Everybody else here is
Stink
married.
like what?
Oh, I don't know.
How would you evaluate back Jordan Love this season? Has he been average, good, great, or elite?
Well, I'll say this: he's been great.
You fit in with 60% of the people.
I think he's been great. I think we're looking for an MVP season.
What would
Jordan
make
Love.
him elite? What would he have to do through the rest of the season for you to move him up to the elite tier?
What he did against Aaron Rodgers. The completion percentage was really good.
Well, you're asking him to throw for 360 and throw at an 80+% completion percentage every game.
He did it so smooth. Like, I think that we're looking for the Zen effect with Jordan Love. We're looking for the love to vibrate to the Zen level where we can see him in total control of the offense.
Dude,
And I think sometimes he struggles in certain points.
Stop. Tori, you live in the past. He's completing 70% of his passes.
And that's what I'm
he
saying.
Has
This
13
last game was
touchdowns to intercept. Last
awesome,
game, for the season, he's completing 70%. All the things that we had a problem with him coming up, his completion percentage being low, bad decision-making being too high,
the games
turnovers.
against hold on. I think that the Cleveland game and the Dallas game.
Oh, stop. Don't bring up that Dallas game.
You keep yelling at anyone who opposes
let
your
me
view.
finish. Let me finish. I know that I triggered you a little bit.
Yeah, I'm
when I
triggered.
brought up the Cleveland game. You know, I kind of triggered because we all got triggered. But what I'm saying is, you got to realize that you got to get to a point where you start putting the teams away that you're supposed to put. Every good team, every great quarterback, they get into games like Cleveland or like Dallas or teams that they're supposed to beat, and they put them away. And I think that
He scored 40 points. They scored every time they touched the football in the second half and overtime.
They know how great the Packers are, but I think that we're still have to get above some of these successful things that lead you into success.
Tori, I think the problem is that you brought
and we all in with the Packers. We won Super Bowl now. Don't get me wrong.
You brought up the two games they did not win. You brought up the games against the Cowboys.
No, but what I'm saying is
Cleveland game's tough to defend.
The Cleveland game.
He was under direct. Run.
But
Kyle, you didn't watch the Cleveland game.
I saw the updates.
You were overseas. So for you to yell at him when he's bringing something that you didn't see is really rich.
Well, wait. Tori brought up the fact that they couldn't finish the game. Whose fault was that? Whose fault was that they didn't finish the game?
I didn't bring up the fact. I just said that you got to be able to put away teams on the calendar. This is what you expect to do on the road to the championship. You got a championship team, you got to put if you mark this team as like, okay, they're not doing too well, we're doing well. We got to beat these teams. It's certain teams that you got to say, okay, as a good team, these teams are the ones that can.
I think Tori's being unfair, if I'm going to be honest,
Go right
because
ahead.
if you look at the overall landscape of the NFL, Let's not act like every team is putting away every team week by week. There's a lot of parity. There's a lot of parity right now. I think it's fair to point out the criticisms of what happened late in Cleveland. I think if you want to say that there were opportunities against the Cardinals, yes. Or if you want to say that, look, Jordan Love has been great. He's been great. But the defenses they have played have not been phenomenal, but there will be more opportunities for him to show that he is passing this, great, or the good to very good, as people are arguing, and consistently great, knocking on the door of elite as they play the Eagles and the Lions in two very marquee matchups.
Well, you sound like ChatGPT.
No, you're just being.
Just sound like you just corrected me with ChatGPT.
Yeah, ChatGPT is pretty smart.
He just pulled an AI on me. That's what he did.
Sounds like I'm pretty smart compared to me.
I'm just saying.
AI, those stocks are going off the roof.
I'm just saying. I mean, it sounded like an AI response.
Well, I'm just telling you what it actually is.
But it was
Tori.
good. I mean, but
I don't know if that's
you're
a
right.
compliment.
I'm taking it as a compliment. That means I'm just full of knowledge.
I wasn't against it. Yeah.
I would say the difference between very good or great and elite, the Cleveland game, that's like the one thorn. He didn't play bad the whole game, and yes, he was under pressure. Bad decision at the end of the game, and
that wasn't the end of the game. The end of the game, he drove him downfield to get a field goal.
But again, you didn't watch that drive. He wasn't that magnificent. He found an open guy that ran in space and had a pass and a pass interference that got him down the field.
Yeah.
So he does deserve credit for that. But you like to make that seem like he was the sole reason, like where he rolled out and found somebody. Like he threw it out on a good play call. Guys got yards after catch, and they got a penalty.
Excuse me. Did he or did he not?
He did. I said he did. But for someone who didn't actually watch it, to give as much credit as you're giving without understanding the full context is unfair to your argument if you're going to use it. John in Milwaukee, more AI from Ben Brust. John from Wauwatosa,
right.
You're up on the Carbless Talking text line.
Love that you're talking up Jordan Love. Sorry he doesn't have a lot of charisma, but I think his calm is good for a young team, don't you?
Yeah, he's steady. He's steady. He never gets too high, too low, which is a good thing.
Right. I like that about Jordan Love.
I don't need my QB to have charisma.
So my detractors, my neighbors, friends, they're not keen on Jordan Love, and I've always been positive about him, and his numbers always speak for themselves. His percentage of completion, that was a question, and he's proven that this year that he's accurate enough to have good completion percentage. But the other thing I always like to mention is when you just look at the numbers on paper, he's had tons of drops last year. Top 3 or 5 team for drops. Kraft dropped a nice one last night. Dobbs dropped a nice one. I think there was another 1 or 2 that were in the hands or belly and drop. And boy, I think they punted on those. Because of those drops, they could have scored 40 points.
We appreciate the call, John. And
cook, John, cook. Listen to our elder.
Well, actually, John, are you still there? I'd love to bring John back for a second. For your neighbors that
I'm right here.
For your neighbors that have not been too fond of Jordan, are they there? Or if they're not, what are the reasons why they're not there with Jordan Love?
I don't know if they're seeing what we're seeing. They were telling me he doesn't take a hit. His O-line hasn't been so good. He's taking 3 strip drops and getting hit. And last night or Sunday night, he was showing very well he could take a hit and still make those completions, and he proved that too. But
you helped my overall point of, like, first off, the pass protection was much better than the run protection, but saying those things about what they're trying to dig deep into why they don't like Jordan Love is just nitpicking at this point.
I agree.
I think Jordan Love can have a great run at the MVP this year. If he continues to grow with that offense is just, and Christian Watts being back, that was crazy.
It was crazy.
He unlocked that offense.
I mean, what I'm saying is he opened up the playbook a little bit too.
I will say, if you don't at least view I'm looking at Aaron Rodgers' stats, Jordan Love as great, you are nitpicking to a degree that you probably didn't do with Favre or Love, because it's not like those guys were perfect all the time either. They had their sets of issues. They had their sets of bad throws, bad decisions. Jordan Love is doing that too. And every quarterback along the lead, even Mahomes and Josh Allen, those guys have theirs too. So if you can't cherry pick one play or two plays over the course of the year and say, oh, he's not very good.
I just want y'all to understand that when
you got to look at the whole body work.
Absolutely.
When teams in the NFL are clamoring for the opportunity for you all to, for people to have your quarterback, that's a good sign. And that's exactly what Jordan Love is doing. What he did on Sunday for me is magnificent. Again, I only got to watch the highlights because I was on a plane. But reading up on it and seeing all the information, having conversations with everybody, magnificent. 360, 3 touchdowns, incredible. And the fact that this team, look at the fourth quarter stats. This Packers team is trying to close out games offensively, and it's because of the quarterback.
Do you not have DVR? Like all the sports that I have, like just save and I can watch back.
No, we don't have DVR.
DVR?
Or just like a library. It's like a recording library.
No, not with the cable that
he has to pay for the wedding.
Yeah, but he shares it with somebody. He doesn't even have to pay for it.
You think
it sounds
my
like
parents
it's streaming only.
Yeah,
no archive available.
Live. Yeah, NFL games. It can Spectrum go back and watch the game?
I don't know.
I don't believe so.
Well, I got the NFL Network, so I get.
Look at you, big money.
I mean, I just sometimes I'm on the go. I gotta watch it on the run.
Yeah, no, I would have got the NFL Network had my airlines allow for me to get it and pay and watch it, but they didn't. But something that will allow you to always have a good time is Citizens Bank. And buying a home is one of the biggest moves that you'll ever make. And I'm telling you, if you're looking to make a move like that, I know a team that can be behind you and that knows exactly what you need and actually cares. That's why when you're ready, you should talk to my friends at Citizens Bank. I'm telling y'all, from the pre-approval process to closing, and even after you get the keys, they will make your journey easy every step of the way. There's no runaround, no wondering who to call, no last-minute surprises. Just one trusted lender making the whole thing feel a lot less stressful. And get this, you can meet with someone in person or start the application online. It's so easy. However you roll, they got you. So whether you're buying a house, refinancing, or just starting a dream, check out Citizens Bank, WI.bank. That's Citizens Bank, WI.bank. That's banking where you belong with Citizens Bank. Citizens Bank is an equal housing lender.
More Kyle, Brust, and Nortman. Thanks to T-Lo on the other side. Next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
I'm a tool. My name is Ben Brust, and I'm a tool.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Eastbound on 94, we do have an issue in Waukesha County. Actually, we did have an issue. We did have a disabled vehicle right about at Highway F that was blocking some lanes. That actually has gone, but the delays are still there. So we've got backups from Highway 16 all the way past Highway F, almost to Springdale Road. You're back on the brakes from 84th Street all the way through to about 35th, the westbound side. You got your backups right about at 20th Street, and they'll stretch all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. And then on southbound 43, have you from Capitol Drive down past Locust, and again through the Marquette and over the high-rise bridge. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast tonight, partly cloudy skies, breezy, a low of 46. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and breezy, slight chance for rain to the west, a high of 53. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
This is Kevin Moret from Mentality. Every day is a silent competition, and with testosterone dropping 1% annually, you're fighting an uphill battle. Your colleagues notice when you lose your edge, your partner senses when your confidence wavers, and without addressing low T, you're set up to fail. No willpower can overcome this hormonal deficit. Mentality's FDA-approved treatments have shown a 30% increase in testosterone levels. Don't let low T define you. Reclaim your power at mentalityhealth.com/radio. That's mentalityhealth.com/radio.
It's a bird bash at Potawatomi. Thursdays, you could win up to $50,000 cash in the Bird Bash Game Show. Just play with your rewards card this October for a chance to win. Wouldn't you like to rake in a huge pile of cash? Bird Bash, only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info at potawatomi.com/birdbash. Must be 21 years old to play.
The
field. Bring in Gina Della from Pella. What's the winning game plan this month?
Wayne, a whole house of new windows for as low as $297 a month with 0% interest for up to 60 months.
Wow, that's a drive you can sustain for years. No penalties, no extra interest.
And unlike opponents, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin actually stops the drafts.
Don't sit on the sidelines, folks. Make your move today at PellaWI.com.
Restrictions apply. It's 10/31/2025.
Make Tsunami Express Car Wash part of your fall game plan. With 7 Milwaukee area locations, including our newest in New Berlin, we've always got your ride covered. Sign up online today and get your very first wash free. That's a $25 value, absolutely free. At Tsunami Express, you'll enjoy premium washes, free vacuums, and detailing tools to keep that car looking sharp and game day ready. Don't wait to get in on the action. Claim your free car wash right now at TsunamiExpress.com. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Wash, chill, repeat.
At Alpha Custom Apparel, we create standout corporate apparel and promotional gear that makes a lasting impression. Whether it's polos for your next conference, branded jackets for your sales team, or eye-catching giveaways for a client event, we've got you covered. We offer a concierge-like experience for businesses who want more. More customization, more creativity, more impact. From concept to delivery, we help brands big and small show up looking their best with speed, style, and attention to detail. Create with us today at alphacustomapparel.com.
The delicious taste of victory deserves something equally superior. Cheer on your team with Michelob Ultra. At 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, it's a superior, smooth taste worth playing for. Grab a Michelob Ultra, superior light beer as you cheer your team on. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the Milwaukee Bucks. Enjoy a Michelob Ultra at Dugout 54 in Milwaukee, Maxwell's in Cedarburg, Stenney's Lake Country, and Brat Stop in Kenosha. Please enjoy responsibly.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Stay off the injury report of life with QC Kinetics. You got pain in your knees, your hips, your shoulders, or your back? Don't wait any longer. Your best life is waiting for you, and it's waiting for you on the other side of a phone call to QC Kinetics, where you can get your free consultation where they are going to utilize advanced cellular treatments. At QC Kinetics, they're going to give you the fast, all-natural, no downtime, and long-term relief that only these natural healing tools can do. I've been to the Greenfield location, absolutely amazed at all the tools in their toolkit to give you a pain-free life. So if you've been told that steroids and medications and surgeries, that those are your only options, you got to get that second opinion from QC Kinetics because they're the nation's leader in what they do. And they've had so many satisfied patients where they said the treatments are something of a miracle. And they're living their best life, a pain-free life, all due to the thanks of QC Kinetics. So don't wait any longer. Your pain-free life and your free consultation is waiting on the other side of the phone call to go visit them. You're going to be thankful that you did. Give them a call today at 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman here with you till 5 o'clock. 94.5 ESPN and YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. Hit us on the Carbless Talk and Text line, 800-990-3776. This is more. Tell you what. After the game he had, I'll take some blame for this. Not enough love on this show for Tucker Kraft. Just not enough.
Tuck.
Nearing 500 yards receiving as a tight end. 330 plus yards after the catch. First among all tight ends in the NFL.
Daddy,
Yuck. Brad, come on.
Yuck.
We can work on that. And I just want to know at this point, like, is he the most beloved Packer outside of Jordan Love? And if so, since who? Because, I mean, he is the easiest Green Bay Packer to like. He blocks, he'll catch, he'll run in space, he'll throw guys down with his arm. And like I said, on the pass that some people want to question from Jordan Love, where it was thrown up and Kraft got it, and he ran 50 yards. He was next to Porter, I believe, blanking on his first name, on the Steelers.
Joey Porter Jr.
And I thought he was going to do the get off me. He literally just had to, like like flick him a little bit and just a little soft push. And he goes out of the way, and he just keeps humming and humming and humming. And then on the pass out to the right side near the end zone in the red zone there, he gets it, and you're like, all right, like I know he can move. I know he's strong. But I don't know how many tight ends are getting to the end zone as easily as Tucker Kraft did in the game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't care who it is. I mean, his versatility, the way he plays football, like who else is there to love more than Tucker Kraft on this team with the way he plays football? 800-990-3776.
Well, this team, I mean, there's a lot of lovable guys on the team for sure, but Tucker Kraft is just uniquely lovable. Not only is he great in like truly an elite tight end already, he blocks his tail off, right? He loves physicality. He loves football. And even something like he comes from a town of like 500 people. I mean, that just has like small town Green Bay, Wisconsin.
I
written all
couldn't get
over
over that because that made me feel better about how when I was in Lithuania, I was in like one of the smallest towns. It was a 4,000 people village, and I was like 500 people, and they showed on the TV the bar. That's half the population at the bar.
They did like a zoom out of it. Like this is the whole town is. I mean, it's tiny. It is incredibly tiny. So he is so lovable. I mean, he's got to be the most lovable since a couple guys come to mind. Charles Woodson.
Boosie Wood.
Charles Woodson. Jordy Nelson.
Oh, yeah, we love White Lightning.
Maybe even Donald Driver.
Oh.
I mean, we're talking about 10 plus years that guys have not been here for, where it's been, I can't think of anyone in the last 10 years that's as loved as Tucker Kraft. I have to go back that far to be like, oh, yeah, those guys were universally loved.
Yeah, there's some guys. I love Donald Driver, and I give Donald Driver credit for this. The Green Bay Packers wide receiver core that came after Donald Driver, you know what they all did? They blocked. Well, what did Donald Driver do? He blocked, and he finished, and everybody followed behind him. They worked hard for that yards after catch that we talked about. Donald Driver would have loved playing with Tucker Kraft because he would have been a great role model for him. But you also meet some people. Clay. We love Clay Matthews, man. We love when he got a sack. Another dude that we love, remember? B.J. Raji with the belly.
Yeah.
He was very lovable.
I mean, you guys know I love the
wipe me down. First down, Aaron Jones, another lovable guy. You're absolutely right. The Green Bay Packers have had some lovable guys, and going in that Tucker Kraft, that workman's-like mentality is something that really ingratiates themselves.
Let's take it a step further on Tucker Kraft. As I said, he led all tight ends in yards after the catch. Guess what he ranks in the NFL? Wide receivers, running backs, tight ends.
Yak?
300-something? Got to be top 10, right?
It's got to be top 10.
I guess there's some explosive
sixth.
guys. Wow, 6. That's high.
Who you got?
We'll say number 9.
How about number 4? Only behind Christian McCaffrey, Bijan Robinson. Is that what he wants to say?
Yes.
Bijan?
Well, no, that's how it's correctly pronounced, but he said he wants to go by Bijan.
So he changed back?
Yeah, he changed back.
Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap.
Oh, wow.
Goodness gracious.
Him and
That's an
Kyle
office
both.
reference. Jamar Chase.
Oh,
wow.
That's elite company.
442 for McCaffrey. Bijan, 386. Jamar Chase, 356. Tucker Kraft, 336. Then you see Devon Achane, Khalil Shakir, Tyler Warren, DK Metcalf, Travis Kelce, and Justin Jefferson.
What? Well, that sounds like the best tight end in the NFL and one of the best tight ends who should be an All-Pro this year to me, if you ask me. That's how. I mean, no, we're talking about that's elite company, is it not? Those are guys who are shifty guys.
And I'll let Struff go.
Should we?
Tuck doing what Tuck's been doing all season is to go get that yak. I mean,
that Jordan Love with Kay Adams
doing what
on Up and
Tuck's been
Adams.
doing all season is to go get that yak. I mean, he's got two dudes chasing.
Who make Cake laugh?
Oh,
She better stop.
She called him Pookie like 8 times.
Oh, no.
That's a married man.
That is
She
Yeah,
better
well,
be
she
careful.
brought up his wife a lot because she claimed that she was behind the picture. Did you guys see the picture of him as a kid?
Yes, I did
the
see
Nike
that.
shirt on.
Servicing.
Yeah, come get some. I think the shirt
get
said.
some.
She was telling him how she believes Veronica leaked it to the social media people of the world. It was quite a theory by Kay.
Dave from Aaron chimes in. I also saw this, and I was doing the watch party on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison during the game. Tucker Kraft also butts heads with other players without a helmet on.
Yeah.
I went over and I was like, we got to do this. We got to butt heads. Like, Dana
Did
from
you?
Iguanago, that Tucker Kraft is a hottie.
Let Dirty
do
D
you right
know.
now, Brad?
Hey.
You're a football guy.
Nah, I'm a punter.
Yeah.
Be gentle.
Oh, you were tight end.
Be gentle.
Oh,
there we go.
That
is a little. It kind of feels good, actually.
I knew you'd like it. It
feels
reminded you of being like a tight end.
I kind of.
Kyle wouldn't let me do it.
No, not today.
Kyle.
Not today.
He's in a suit.
Too gentle.
Yeah. I'm a
ahead, but you
important guy. You might knock him over
if you want to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, he's getting delirious. He's hot.
No, I'm not hot. I just I love
seven
guy
layers.
things, football stuff.
Yeah, I
the
love
7 layers
dudes,
is really
man.
starting to have its impact on.
I love to do guy things, as he said, by headbutting
I love to
each
do
other.
guy things.
That is guys.
Just
just
guys being dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's different.
Okay.
The way that Tucker crafted it, though, he went in there with a full windup on a dude with a helmet.
Oh yeah, it's different because you have an intensity of being in game. This is just weird. Like this, why is your adrenaline that high?
Because
right
I loved watching him do it. He's running around, throwing guys around, 2 touchdowns, an absolute dog. And he's on the sideline headbutting people without a helmet.
Crazy.
That's some crazy diabolical stuff that you gotta love, that you want on your team.
No, that is exactly what you want on your tight end. That's a great leader as well. And he talked about in the offseason where he need to be better and his team need to be better. And he's showing it. They're just playing on a football field. They're 5-1-1 because these guys are taking the next step. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we were joking about it all. But guess what? Them boys is climbing. And every step of the way, they're getting closer to that Lombardi trophy.
And what's remarkable is, asked Jason Wilde at the beginning of the season, who were the most vocal leaders on the team? He said McKinney on the defensive side, Josh Jacobs on the offensive side, and Tucker Kraft. When you got a guy who loves football like that, loves physicality like that, he's the vocal leader. That bleeds everybody else.
Well, I want you to tell us about how you're leading the household with some projects.
Oh, that's right, guys. You know, the estate. If you're a homeowner like me, you always know there's always a project to be had, a renovation maybe, or something that went wrong that you need fixed. Lifetime Home Services is the one-stop shop to take care of everything. Whether it is that renovation, could be a kitchen, could be a bathroom, or it could be like what we're doing. We're renovating baby Will's closet, maybe even doing epoxy floor in the garage a little bit further down the road. There's so many things that Lifetime Home Services does. There's organization, there's the cabinetry, you name it. Lifetime Home Services does it. So say goodbye to juggling all the contractors. I got to call the electrician. I got to call the countertop people. I got to call this, and leave it to Lifetime Home Services, the one-stop shop to take care of all of your needs. Over 30 years, Lifetime Home Services has been making homes safer and better. Trusted solutions with lifetime results. Schedule today at lifetimehomeservices.com.
Derwin chimes in on the Carbless Talking text line. You knuckleheads, it hurts a lot less hitting your forehead against a helmet than it does smack another forehead together.
Yeah.
I guess it explains a lot of what I hear on this show.
Oh, wow. That's actually pretty good.
He's trying to make you dumber, Brad.
Wait. I was under the impression that, I guess I tried on your Jacksonville helmet.
Yeah.
Now, the person getting headbutted with a helmet on, wouldn't hurt them at all. But headbutting your skull versus like the crown of a helmet or even like the top of a helmet?
It was a funny text, but I guess you're trying to diminish how much it hurt to headbutt somebody with a helmet on and you have no helmet on. If it's less, it can't be by much.
That's what I was thinking.
The cranium, the bone of the forehead there, it is pretty solid. I would prefer.
So's a helmet.
I got Strofe, how you feeling? Are you still feeling a little like buzz on your...
What city are we in again?
You're such a stupid idiot.
You done concussed.
You're a stupid idiot. Let's see if he can do Wheel of Strofe.
Concussed.
Next.
4 + 4 is 9.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
You know Italian. What do you mean?
You know Italian?
You do know Italian.
Yeah,
he's right.
Oui.
That's French, but you had gelato.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 41, we've got backups pretty much from the county line all the way down past Hampton. So careful with that. The northbound side is backing up from before Mayfair Road all the way up past Capitol Drive, almost to Hampton. Southbound 43, a little bit heavy from Fond du Lac Avenue down through the Marquette to the KK River. Northbound's a bit heavy from Kilbourne up to North. Westbound 94, a heavy ride from about 20th Street all the way to about Hawley Road. On the eastbound side, we do have heavy ride from Highway Highway 16 all the way to Springdale. Back on the brakes from about 84th Street all the way through the stadium interchange. Starts to let up right about at 27th. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Partly cloudy skies, breezy, a low of 46. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and breezy, a slight chance for rain to the west, a high of 53. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
We all have someone we know or love that has been affected by some form of cancer.
No matter how well you love and support them and try to be there for them, you can never really know what a person is feeling after hearing the words, "You have breast cancer."
Only another person that has been through this experience can really understand what it feels like.
ABCD, After Breast Cancer Diagnosis, is a Milwaukee-based organization known around the world.
When someone calls ABCD, they are matched with a mentor who is a breast cancer survivor of similar age and has the same type of breast cancer who can provide hope when people need it the most.
Kessler's is excited to announce that we've designed 3 new Hope pendants to honor breast cancer patients, survivors, thrivers, and caregivers.
100% of the net proceeds, along with an additional donation from Kessler's, will support ABCD when you purchase the symbol of hope.
You can find a link with more information about ABCD, along with all 3 modern designs starting at just $75 in sterling silver and $598 in gold, online at KesslersDiamonds.com.
An ESPN Radio Extra Point with Rich Eisen.
The Ravens come out with that win. Lamar, looks like we're going to see him in Miami to kick off week 9 on Thursday. And then after that, 2 more on the road in a row at Minnesota. And they're at Cleveland, home for the Jets. Then they get Cincinnati twice around the first of 2 games against Pittsburgh. All right. You can make some hay right there. You can go on a nice run. And guess what you can do? You can win the division. They still have their games against Cincinnati and Pittsburgh right in front of them. And 1 more against Cleveland. And they are only 2 back. And Lamar's coming back. Look out. It's there. It's there in the ether. Can they make it work? Can they make it happen? They've dug themselves a hole where the margin for error is small. It's right there, but they have to win the game we expect them to win and not lose the games that we don't expect them to lose, like they did in falling to 1-5.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
This is Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
This October at Potawatomi, you can play the Bird Bash Game Show for $50,000 in cash. Just play with your Potawatomi rewards card for entries. Prize drawings are on Thursdays. Plus, your play also earns you a shot at the $300,000 December season finale. It's a Bird Bash, only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. Visit Potawatomi.com/birdbash.
I have never seen BBL together. Seen BBQ, barbecue. I've seen other things like that. I've never seen BBL.
Well, Brad Nortman had never heard of a BBL before, so we had him reach out to his wife to find out if she had heard of a BBL. This is Kyle Brust and Nortman with you till 5 o'clock. Do you have an update for us?
I do have an update. The first lady of the Nortman estate texted me back, and there's other things we're texting about in there. But you know, she has like that, respond directly to that. And I said, Lexi, do you know what a BBL is? And she simply said, no. And then I said, what? And then she said, we talked about some other things with the kids. And then she said, wait, what's a BBL? And I said, I gave her some context. That Coach Prime said in an interview, the guys couldn't
Oh my
believe
gosh,
it.
you went through all of that?
And she goes, so what is it? And I just say simply Brazilian butt lift. And she goes, What in the world?
What y'all?
She didn't even know.
So y'all don't.
It's amazing how sheltered you two are.
Yeah,
frankly.
We just live
Like,
out there.
they make me feel like I wasn't sheltered growing up.
Yeah, bring them kids over to my house.
What are they going to learn at your house, Kyle?
What the world is.
A BBL? Teach them about what a BBL is?
Oh, you crying for your food?
Yeah,
Not going to get any.
Cookies, processed food.
No, that's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line right there.
A good time. Going out there, going down.
Oh, damn. He said a good time.
Laughter,
I mean,
joy.
This man is
fun.
He's 36 years old. He don't know what a BBL is. You ain't stumbled into seeing a BBL.
I've never heard of it. Lexi's never heard of
You've
it.
never seen a butt and been like, that doesn't seem
Well,
realistic.
I know what a Brazilian butt lift is. I've just never seen the, what is that, an acronym? BBL.
I ain't buying any of this. He's trying to make up for
what?
nothing.
No, I'm serious.
You know what a BBL is. You just didn't know the set acronym of BBL.
Yes. Yes.
With the context of what you had from Coach Prime earlier?
Flapjacks into BBLs.
I don't know what to say. I mean,
Wheel
I've
of
never...
Strofe. This guy's
It's
unbelievable.
crazy.
Wow. I'm blown away.
It's time for the Wheel.
Made for each other.
Sure are. BBL. The things we learn on this show.
We.
Her and
Yeah,
him and Lexi.
me and Lexi.
The word we is doing a lot of work there.
Lexi didn't know, so now the Nortman household know.
Another day, another butt lift to Rooney.
Hey,
Wheel of
nice.
Strofe. Thank you.
Nice.
Wheel.
Okay. Probably didn't need all the hand clapping in the fireworks, but
Good
That's a decent spin stroke. Oh, push-ups would have been deadly.
I've already done a plank today. We've knocked that part out. Starting the World Series. First off, did anybody stay up until 1:56 a.m. finish?
I have the most FOMO in the entire world because I made yesterday night like a I really need to get sleep night. And if I was up 8th, 9th inning, I would have stayed up the entire time.
I was dragging, or still am dragging a little bit today. I made it through. What a game that was. I watched a car chase in the Los Angeles area for like 50 minutes.
How'd you stumble on that?
So I follow this guy named Rob
Worldwide
Perez.
Wob.
Yeah, Worldwide Wob. And he does. He goes live on Twitch every time there's a car chase.
Oh, wow.
And so I watch those a lot. I
watched
really enjoyed
50
them.
minutes?
Yeah, this one was a long one. It ended up in a cul-de-sac.
You
anyway,
do realize you can take that 50 minutes to figure out how not to be broke anymore by doing some side investments.
Damn!
I'm being honest. Like that extra time you have, you can be
It was midnight.
Dude, work doesn't stop if you can do something on the side.
Wow. Grinder.
Look at Kyle. He's got a suit on today. Wants to give everyone these lectures.
The kid was having a stress attack last week because he's thinking about, I don't know how I'm going to pay for a marriage and all this. Bro, you're watching 50 minutes of a car chase?
Maybe something on compounding interest, you know?
What do you want me to do? Play the online casino at midnight?
No, maybe look into investments.
The
you
stock
can make.
market's closed.
No, well, you can study trends. You
There
can
are
do
after
research, read
hours.
books.
And you can look at, by
Why
the time
did
you were up, there's actually pre-market
Why
hours
did this
starting.
turn into the lecture of my
Because I
life?
can't believe for 50 minutes you wasted your time.
Okay, Mr. What's that show called? 98 Fiance? Are you looking at compounding interest while you're watching your trash TV?
Well, I multitask a lot of times.
Oh, wow. You had an easy out of this. Look at me and look at you.
Well, I mean, that's very true. Look at me and look at you. I mean, there's a significant
You're
difference.
10 years older than me.
By 26, I was doing some good things.
Oh, damn!
Like what?
Does that mean I'm doing no
You're
good
doing
things?
nothing.
I
You
been-
stink, he
I
said.
was doing some investments by 26. I mean,
Who
His
said I have no
26-year-old Kyle's looking down on 26-year-old Stroke.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a lot of judgment. Like, you should.
I mean, bro, he's about to get married within the next 2 years, and he's watching car chases on a grown-ass man's stream in California. Like, be more productive.
It was very entertaining.
Anyways.
I ain't gonna judge you, Strofe. I'll tell you that much. I was watching video game streamers during the pandemic.
I'm a little upset right now. I'm not going to lie to you.
Good. You should be.
Hope is motivating.
You know what you're not doing at your age? Anything near what Shohei Ohtani's doing.
Damn, I wanted you to keep taking shots at each other.
Yeah, I was ready for it. What did the show hate?
Fire
you,
back
Frank?
at him.
Oh, you wouldn't know because you don't watch sports, despite being a daily host on ESPN Radio.
He has missed 2 of the 7 Packer games.
And he questions my Packers fandom. He's missed over a quarter of the games this year.
I'm
over
sorry.
a quarter.
I'm sorry.
You're not.
That's not a very.
I went to a wedding. I went to a wedding
genuine
overseas, and I went to go see my little cousin.
Doesn't sound like you're saving money for your wedding, pal.
I saw my little cousin make an NFL debut. Yeah. What can I say? I'm sorry. Sorry, my little cousin's in the NFL now.
Oh wow.
Cool. Too bad that's not gonna help your pocketbook.
It helps my happiness though.
I agree. I'd rather be happy than rich.
That's what your life is.
You going too far now.
Wow.
Zing, got his ass.
Is that it for the Wheel of Strofe?
Wow.
He took himself off camera. I actually think you need to apologize.
Wow.
This is the first time I've ever thought Kyle stepped over the line.
Wow.
You jumped on the other side.
Wait.
This is just a young man trying to figure out his way in the world, and you were once that.
I love Alex Stroh.
Oh, you can't do that. You decimated the man. He disappeared into the earth like the Avengers did.
You killed his joy now.
I'm happy too, Stroh.
It's not about you. It's about how you literally dismantled his entire life.
In my defense,
you're a grown-ass man watching other people's Twitch streams at 2:00 at night. What's wrong with you?
I mean,
study, work, invest.
Yeah.
When I was 26, I had all this going for me. You got nothing. You know when you said when you listen back to yourself? You might want to listen back to that.
Regrets?
Well, as I tell baby girl who I love sometimes, show me the lie. Show me the lie.
We're done.
Show me the lie.
We're done. Tell us about your house. You got all this money to invest in these, the great things that Strofe can't do.
I was comparing myself to Strofe. But when I said show me the lie, you can't find a lie in this with Universal Window Direct. I love my Universal windows, and I want you to love your windows too. If your home is already feeling drafty or your energy bills are creeping up, now is the time to do something about it before the cold really sets in. And Universal Windows Direct is making it easier than ever with their October deal that's packed with value. Check this out. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free, absolutely no limit. Plus, enjoy 0% financing for 3 whole years. And to top it off, you get an extra $500 off your entire home improvement project when you schedule this month. Call 414-410-2000 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free in-home estimate today. Buy 2, get 2 free, 0% financing for 3 years, and a bonus $500 off. Oh, just like me, I promise y'all, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Wow. A lot happened there.
I love Strofe.
Professor Big Daddy J.A. John Anderson wraps up the show before the Homer Hour.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
So in my short time here, I've come to learn about these things. I call them Strofe days, where he's doing something for himself, and then he just wipes his calendar, regardless of how it may affect other people.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We love the Packers. We bleed green and gold. And every time our team takes the field, well, it's pure football bliss. If only there was a way to experience that blissful winning feeling every day. At Associated Bank, we've got you with 10% off Lambeau concessions and 15% off Pro Shop merch. All when you get Packers checking from Associated Bank. It's how Packers fans keep winning on game day and every day. Associated Bank, Bank of the Packers. Learn more at associatedbank.com/Packers. Member FDIC.
Sundays are for football and carbless. Born in Wisconsin, carbless handcrafted premium cocktails are packed with flavor, not sugar. 0 carbs, 0 sugar, just 100 calories, and gluten-free. Whether you're tailgating in Green Bay or calling the plays from your couch, carbless is the cocktail that's always game day ready. Crisp, clean, and crafted to win. This season, drink like a champion. Drink carbless, a proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
It's a bird bash at Potawatomi. Thursdays, you could win up to $50,000 cash in the Bird Bash Game Show. Just play with your rewards card this October for a chance to win. Wouldn't you like to rake in a huge pile of cash? Bird Bash, only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info at potawatomi.com/birdbash. Must be 21 years old to play.
Let's get the latest from Lambeau. This is your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Z-Bart of Greater Milwaukee. Why Z-Bart? Because you don't want rust holes in your expensive vehicle. Let Z-Bart keep the rust away with professional rust protection. Only at Z-Bart.
A season debut to remember for Packers wide receiver Christian Watson, seeing his first game action Sunday since tearing his ACL towards the end of last regular season. 4 catches, 85 yards for the fourth-year wide receiver in his return. Head coach Matt LaFleur on what Watson brings to the offense.
Just the size, the speed, and I've talked about it many times, just his versatility, so I think that definitely showed true.
Watson looks to keep it going this weekend as the team returns home to Lambeau Field Sunday to play host the Carolina Panthers. I'm Alex Strofe.
This has been your green and gold fix on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Z-Bart of Greater Milwaukee.
Why Z-Bart? Because you have a manly truck that you do manly things with. And you don't want the truck bed getting all beat up. You want Rhino Liner by Z-Bart to keep your truck bed man-proof. So man up and ask for Rhino Liner by Z-Bart.
Without an Advent clinic nearby, people suffering needlessly from chronic nasal congestion and sinus infections would be stuck with either Band-Aid or Sledgehammer solutions. Band-Aids are pills or nasal sprays, and they're not true solutions. Surgery is a sledgehammer, and that's what we're trying to avoid. Because most people don't need surgery for nose and sinus issues, nor do they want a 14-day recovery. Our unique Advent approach can, in 20 minutes in our office, open your blocked nose for good, with only 1-day recovery. I'm Advent founder Dr. Kandula. Outside of Advent's 4 walls, invasive surgery is what they'll recommend. But here you will find effective and convenient in-office solutions to help you stop the need for Band-Aids and avoid the sledgehammer.
Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment, because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better. Most insurance accepted.
Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
I feel so stuck.
The Veterans Crisis Line is here for you. Dial 988, then press 1 to call.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
To say, put the past away.
Well, if you need to get your finances right, then the only place to go is Bank 59. Bank 59 has just been named the prestigious Community Choice Award as Best Bank in the Milwaukee area. That plus being a top workplace for 16 straight years, and their mission of making lives better permeates everything they do. So whether it be any pillar of your financial life, or just making lives better in the community, Bank 59 is second to none at delivering. So if you're looking for a true local community bank, Bank 59 is your place to be, and see how they can make your life a little bit better. Visit your local Bank 59 branch or go to bank59.com to learn how they can make your life better. Member of FDIC.
I agree. I'd rather be happy than rich.
That's what your life is.
That was Kyle Wallace to Alex Strofe, and that was a snippet.
Savage.
There was about 10 minutes of telling Strofe he's a lowlife that's never going to make it or thrive in this world because he's watching adults Twitch streams on car chases.
Whoa.
He's not going to be able to get married because he doesn't have,
He went at his free time, his finances, his decision-making.
Relationship.
His future nuptials.
Whoa. You guys, that's how you guys saw it.
We should feel bad for Kyle now?
You guys.
I didn't see. Okay. I recognize that sometimes you got.
Does this feel sincere at all?
Wait a minute. This is me being sincere. There is a hotkey that says maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the problem. And I understand there are maybe times that I am the problem.
Maybe I'm the problem.
And hearing myself back, at times I realize I can be aggressive. Now, I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't think I eviscerated him. That wasn't the goal. I was being honest. But sometimes honesty can hurt. So, Strofe, I apologize. I got the text message from baby girl, and baby girl said this is crazy. This is how I knew I messed up. She said, "Damn, baby, you okay? Do you have built up anger or resentment?" I said, "Ha, baby, I was having fun." She said, keyword, I. You were the only one in that scenario having a good time.
Well, I was having a great time.
You were like a cat playing with a mouse. He didn't stand a chance.
Oh.
Damn, now baby girl's taking shots at Stroh?
Dang.
No, that was supposed to be, but I guarantee you were going to be in trouble for reading that last part on the air.
We just got a tweet from a guy named Cheesy Does It. He says, "When will you replace Kyle? He doesn't care. He's arrogant. He's a bully, etc."
Is that your other burner account?
Wait, my other burner account? Does that imply I have a burner account?
Did he not have a burner account that he exposed?
Maybe just
Is this your
just
other
take it
burner
easy.
account?
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean my text messenger?
Yeah.
This is a Twitter account.
I'm sure you have a Twitter burner.
I don't.
Stroh, I am sorry. I was joking.
This is the second time you've apologized. For the first time you apologized, then you told me he was a mouse.
The first time he's apologized. The second time
he's
he
a mouse
apologized,
that
he
doesn't
said,
stand a chance.
Sometimes the truth hurts.
You apologized for being honest. Is that even an apology?
Wait. Let me get another chance, Stroh. Okay. So, let me tell y'all. Stroh is an incredible young man. Incredible. He works hard. He thrives. He strives.
Is this a campaign speech?
I'm telling you, what he does at broadcasting is incredible. He's focused. He's locked in. He's working hard. He's found a wonderful woman.
I think work hard was twice there.
He's found a wonderful woman that absolutely loves him, and he is grinding. He is grinding, and he does invest.
He can't make ends meet, but he's grinding.
And you know
He's
what?
trying.
If it's in his free time, if he wants to watch car chases in L.A., then you know what, Stroh? You do that because you earn that right. You work your ass off. You work 7 days. You did 2 shows on Sunday. You filled in for me just like that. So Stroh is incredible.
It still feels disingenuous. I don't know about you guys.
He's going places. We'll be lucky to keep.
He's
him
nowhere
here
now,
at ESPN
but he's
Wisconsin.
going places.
Come on now. He gets the interview. He got the interview. Shaka Smart, Greg Gard,
Doug Gottlieb.
I said what I said.
Okay.
So I mean, it's amazing. He's friends with Carrington Valentine. I mean, the guy is incredible. Stroh, you're special. You're special, dude. You're special.
Special.
But special in a good way, not a bad way. But and his finances, I'm sure, are fantastic. I don't know his personal finances. And I know he talked to Brad about stuff. He's fantastic.
Did you guys meet?
No. Not yet.
Well,
Might expedite it this after this.
They plan on it.
Yeah, and we're going to do it.
Homer, please join in. Kyle.
Can I ask a question?
Is it going to put me in more hot water?
No. Do you think he believes any of that crap? What?
It's true.
Oh, now it's true. Do we need to go back? It's funny how you forgot all that stuff when you were talking before. How did you come to what you said the first when you had all this in your back pocket?
Homer, I'm gonna be honest. You're a baby boomer, so you can take the real stuff. Homer, listen. It's called giving people love. And you gotta be honest with them.
Okay,
That's
no,
real
you
love.
just said it's
That's
giving
real
people
love.
That's
tough
it's not
love.
being honest.
Tough
it's
love.
giving people love.
Tough love.
Was it honest or tough love?
Again, at the beginning, this was just new love.
He Gen Z, so
so
sometimes
now you got
to sandwich
the approach.
You take care of him just like you take care of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just so I got it right. I'm done.
Stroh is all good, man. L.A. car chases are awesome. Saw one yesterday. The guy on the motorcycle who got the cop ended up getting hit hard in an accident. But keep doing what you're doing. Don't listen to Kyle.
Yeah,
John
don't listen.
Milwaukee.
Wow.
Don't listen to me. I'm an arrogant something.
Bully.
Now hold on. Was that love, deep love, last year's love, or hard love?
Me not telling him don't.
No,
listen to
you
me?
just ripping yourself.
That's just me trying to make him feel better.
All right. Okay.
Is it working, Stroh?
Whoever said I was not feeling fine.
Do you feel better than you felt 15 minutes ago?
I feel like now that Homer's here, I can say, you guys are telling me how to feel. Stop telling me how to feel.
Yeah, stop telling me how to feel. He's good.
Wow. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
Thanks, Homer. Appreciate that.
Homer, Jordan Love this year.
You're just going to transition?
Average, good, great, or elite?
I mean, how high do you have to be elite?
You have to be Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes.
No, he's not that,
Top
but
four.
that's a career thing. He's playing just like he did a couple years ago, second as one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league.
That sounds pretty elite to me.
Well, through this number of games.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, I mean, Josh Allen was so incredible last year. I mean, but Jordan Love if he throws 40 touchdown passes this year, right? Which he's not really on. He's probably going to get to about 35, 37. But it takes a couple hot games and the ability to use his legs, his completion percentage. I mean, he's putting together some really great seasons. But I think the biggest thing that we have to understand when you look at the fourth quarter of these games, the Green Bay Packers offense has been able to put teams away in the fourth quarter. I bring up the Cleveland Browns game simply because he did, whether it's pass interference or whatever it is, he put the team in a position to win. But look at the fourth quarters in this game. This team has put up a lot of points in the fourth quarter.
His difference is not the biggest difference on the team. He's better and much because of Tucker Kraft.
Well, you need someone to deliver the ball to Tucker Kraft, too.
Right. Come on.
You do. You need somebody to target.
Yeah.
Can't just do everything. Tom Brady couldn't throw the ball and catch the ball.
Oh, let me see. Just be curious. How much does Jordan help him after he catches the ball? What was, and you would say that when he catches the ball, there are people around him. He's open, out wide open. That's all Jordan Love, too? What person? Isn't he number 1 in the world in yak?
He's up there, but you need someone to deliver the offense and get to him,
I just
put him up in the right spot.
You were not that good a punter. It was the snapper that was the key.
I need a good snapper.
I
need a good snapper.
Yes, I didn't say Tucker Kraft. You look at his numbers.
They're remarkable.
They are remarkable.
They're remarkable.
And they make everybody, including the quarterback, look better.
Homer Hour. Come with